Hey everyone, and welcome to the stream. We are doing some Deep Rock Galactic, but Christmassy.
Oh, that's a headshot.
There you go.
How do you grab the snowballs?
Pressing E.
Oh, you blocked it with your own.
We have a severe lack of snow in the Netherlands.
Yeah, it
There's
just
another beer here for you.
It's way too wet and too warm in the Netherlands.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
no
we-
snow at the moment. So depressing.
we haven't had proper snow in a long time.
Yeah, a couple of years.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's been pretty crap over here as well. Like eventually we get it, but then it's like yeah, February, March, a lot of snow, very nice, cold, and so on, and then it's gone. Oh yeah, I should probably pick some kind of setup that is not spoilery.
Rock and roll! For rock and stone! Rock and stone! Yeah! Rock and stone!
Come on, management. Don't you like it when I kick stuff around?
By the beard! That's it, lads!
Anything else
Rock
in
and
the break?
stone! High five!
No. There's a present.
All right, so are we going?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Get ready to rumble!
There we go. You can always cancel your assignment if you have like tons and tons of missions left. Then you can select the holiday one instead.
all right, that makes sense. I figured though, since it's only the one mission left, we might as well do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if my mission tracker is the same as yours, but yeah, see.
It's a different assignment, so different missions.
Yeah.
Alright, don't have a scout.
Go there to pupate, so your primary objective is to locate their cocoons, destroy both them and
let's do
their
this.
inhabitants by any means necessary. Bring
There we
plenty
go.
of ammo, they can take a punch.
A punch.
Weapons ready!
Alright, so if your lockdown only applies to the outside, that is, then I guess Christmas can be like reasonably normal still.
For introverts,
that's how-
definitely.
What?
For introverts, definitely.
I got the deposit!
For people who don't go out as much.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, even introverts spend Christmas with their family. I would assume.
That's but that's the running joke, right? Like introverts don't really.
Yeah, people being like, "Oh yeah, the lockdown hasn't changed anything for me." That's when you hear it
Oh.
pretty often. Yep.
I thought I'd change class. Now I have my spoilers set up. I'm gonna have to show some restraints. Not use my secondary weapon.
Down it goes!
Spawns a pancake right on top of my face.
Yes.
I hate when that happens.
Aren't you hungry for some pancake?
Over here!
Pancakes are great. Haven't had a pancake in a long time.
Make one.
Thomas, did I ever send you that skit where they're like, where it's like a parody of Pulp Fiction, kind of, where this guy he orders like pancakes and then he gets puffertjes and he gets angry.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, and he said instead of it's like half English, half Dutch, so he's talking about pannenkoekers.
Yes, it's.
Yeah.
I like it.
There's corner heavy down here tonight.
Right, so we're looking for the dreadnoughts.
Yeah, 3 of them even. Well, you can see them on the map, so whatever. Ooh, I hear that.
Ow.
It's kind of the game to drop you very slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it drops you very slowly over a huge chasm. So.
That's slightly less kind.
Yeah. There are ways to handle that. I mean, you can. But most of the time when that happens, people just die. Well, they don't go down.
Come here. Watch out.
I typically run stuff on my dwarves that allows me to survive falls, regardless of the length or height.
Right. Should we kill the Brood Nexus here? I think that needs to die.
I would say yes.
It has a health bar, so yes.
Otherwise, it would just keep spewing out those small, annoying things. The ankle biters.
The dwarves don't have ankles.
Yeah, they're too short. 1 second, I'm gonna have to do some things with my graphic settings here.
Okay.
Is it lagging?
No, I was kind of running it on the wrong screen, kind of.
Hello.
Rock and stone.
I wish I could point the turret at the egg. Hey!
Well, I'm still in my settings. I'm being attacked. Well, there I go.
My grenade.
Yeah, pretty large wave spawn just then. Kind of just spawned right in your face. Oh, this guy is here.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
These rolly things. Don't like them. Ooh, oh, I kind of ate that one, didn't I?
Look out.
I actually dropped some
Flying.
frames just now. I hope my connection isn't dying.
Oh, I'm aggroing.
That's good.
Don't bite me. What do
Thank you,
mean?
thank you, thank you.
Ah, dead. No, it will aggro you.
Stop following me. Ow.
Arjen,
Yes?
behind you.
Oh,
It's me.
sorry, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I might contribute to the combat. Oh,
There you go. Oh, now I'm down.
Did
I'll
I?
help you.
Did I shoot you?
I'm not sure. All I know is I'm down.
Oh, it's aggroing me. I can't really
Yeah.
revive you. Oh,
Yeah,
you're gonna-
when it does that ground pound, that is death on any difficulty. Right, regardless of health.
You might be dying.
Bang, bang, bang.
Get destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Whoop.
Ooh, thank you.
There you go, got you. So I noticed you've got a green hat and I've got a red hat. Does it just pick that at random?
No, I picked this one myself.
Oh,
More ammo.
interesting.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
you-
about the...
I think you have a couple you can choose from.
Okay, I think it just gave me the red one, but I'm not sure.
Oh, because it's Christmas. Right, right. Yeah, you get last year's stuff, I believe.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, second-hand festivities.
Yay! I love second-hand Christmas.
Worthless, but want to destroy.
I'm not ungrateful.
Recycling gifts is the true spirit of Christmas.
All right.
Who needs ammo?
Consult now. I recently had one pack, so feel free.
Ah, take another if needed. Let's see. This way.
Is no one grabbing the other resupply? In that case, I'll grab it.
Ammo taken.
Do it. I mean, we're just 3 players, so.
I guess I'll follow you. I'm not sure who to follow. Both of you are running in an opposite direction.
I'm not running into the right direction, so.
Sorry. Which button do I hold for the Beastmaster thing again? E?
Yes.
A secondary objective has been achieved.
You go walk up to an enemy and then hold E.
Mission complete.
Okay, right.
Follow me.
I would recommend grabbing a guard or a slasher, and not just the basic grunts.
Yep.
Slasher is like 3 times as powerful, and guards can take a lot more abuse.
Yeah, I like to take the guards especially, just so they can tank some damage for me.
May get a chance to do that. No, alright, that's just those roly-poly things, or mini roly-polies.
I called for Molly.
I hear stuff.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
Might be coming from behind.
Armed and ready. Yeah.
No, actually, never mind. They're above.
There Molly is.
Yep, there she is.
You're a good mule, Molly.
Down it goes!
Oh yeah.
That one is mine.
Taste the pickaxe. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Feel much better now.
Red sugar here, but watch it. It's highly addictive. Yeah.
Hey. Paper thin.
There you go.
NATO type breeder, and it's spewing out eggs. Ready to be built.
I completely forgot I had sentries.
No. Yeah, we're both engineers.
Yep,
That was not supposed to happen. Like this.
that's the way it goes sometimes.
I can also whip your turrets like this.
I'm not one of them yet.
Really love the whip, turret whip thing. It's so satisfying.
I don't think I'm high enough level to have that yet.
Oh, I'm being dragged. No.
Point.
Thank you.
You should actually be high enough level to have it.
Make every bullet count.
Maybe I just haven't invested in the right stuff.
Depends. What level are you, anyways?
Like that. I killed
I'm not. I can't tell.
so proud about it. Plasma deployed.
Or if you like, you should be close, anyways. It's one of the upgrades for the shotgun, like the last row.
All right, I'll double check once we finish this mission.
It's one I highly recommend, anyways. Some people think it's ass. It's like, it's not very good. I love it.
Oh yeah. I wonder if
A present?
Oh, good one.
Ho ho ho!
this looks weird. Ho ho ho. Molly, come here.
What is that?
What is this?
What is it
Oh,
indeed?
I think you can drop it, right? Deposit.
Yeah.
It's an R. Well then.
I see.
Arrow cube.
Fight every time
I think we just put a glitch in there.
Yeah.
Marker off.
Hey, her bugs. A lot of bugs. From here.
Focus your fire on the enemy. Plasma. See you later.
I still need to find a bug that's worthy to be mind controlled. Oh, this is one, but...
There we go.
Oh, I'm down.
Your tin ass over here and hurry, please.
Yeah, you had 3 of those on you.
At least I mind controlled one of them.
I ordered a resupply.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Next for
Thank you.
somebody. There is Moitra over here. Shoot it! Kill it before somebody gets hurt. Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition.
Where's that gold? I tagged it, but it's...
There is gold here.
Directly below you.
Can't carry
Did I dig too high?
Ready to
Yes.
kill some more crates.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yeah, give me some sugar. Be gone.
Got it.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Grabbing ammo.
One of these anyway.
It's a quite a tricky thing to get here.
Oh,
It's for
well, probably could have made that easier for you. With, you know, these things.
well, but you know, it's I like the challenge. The fear of death and all that.
Strong word that don't need no engineer.
Yes.
This is not
Strong, independent driller. Oh,
Oh,
not
I
a good
drilled.
way for fighting this one.
I was dreading the egg. I was like, ooh, what's in here? An anvils.
Well, let's do this anyway.
I'm terribly sorry.
it's fine, no worries.
Time to
That's
pop
gonna
down
happen
the
sooner or later.
What?
Oh,
This is the turret here.
I was so preoccupied with trying to put down a turret that I got ground pounded there. Rip.
Where are you? Oh, there.
Next to the other turret.
Oh, he's ignoring
Thank
me.
you, thank you.
In favor of voice.
No, just turn around to shoot.
Friendly fire!
Hey! Look me!
Molly, that is a terrible spot to be in Norway.
Oh, we're both down now. I was trying to head for Cap, but
Thank you. Let's get into Aryan. Where are you?
oh my
right.
entire leg is in the floor. Very tragic. Kinda looks like I'm missing a leg from this angle. But I have a Santa hat.
I put down a bridge here to Red Sugar, so maybe grab that when you can. When?
That too.
Hey. Why are you down there? You fall.
Me? Or Aryan?
Yes. Aryan fell down. Don't break the floor, please.
Oh! Run, 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 run!
I definitely need to get my groove again. I keep getting killed.
Oh,
At
there
any
you
time
are.
get
I'm gonna
stuck
get
in-
you.
I can get him. It's easier for me with the. Oh yeah,
There.
you can dig straight down to him.
Thank you. I love the big red nose, by the way.
Thank you.
Rudolph the
when
red
you
nose, the
spawn
red
at so
deer.
little HP that it's easier to get stuck in like a kind of a death loop.
I wanted to help you, but I instantly got downed again.
Yeah, it did. The boss did its super powerful move right when that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't come closer.
Does it work? It doesn't.
if you're fast enough, but those things can't dig.
It would be fun if you could clog those tunnels.
If the tunnel is not big enough for it, you'll see. Yeah, it digs. That's what happens. Does this lead back to you?
Oh. Steve is still alive, at least.
I was never fond of boss moves that cause you to instantly die.
Yeah, those aren't very fun.
It's like basically the whole Dark Souls series
It is also very telegraphed, though.
That is true,
Try
but
this.
there's so much noise on the screen that sometimes it can be hard to see, for me anyway.
You shall pass.
Wow. You're like reverse Gandalf.
This could hurt.
So yeah, did you guys see the new character that got announced for Smash at the Game Awards? Oh, well, I was trying to help the cap up and I got instantly downed again. I should probably just run away instead of doing that, but it's...
Yeah, I mean, it's best to heal, otherwise you'll keep going down from just one hit. Ooh, this could be bad.
Oh, well, that's all of us down. Oh, or not.
Where's the sugar? Oh, there it is.
Let's keep it interesting.
Yeah,
That got really scary for a moment there.
a bit of a miscalculation.
Wise McCheese.
Never mind, I missed. No.
Oh
I was
well.
going for the sugar, but missed it.
RIP.
Sad, festive-looking men.
Yeah.
Very
It's not-
sad, but very festive.
It's not a good spot. I like fighting those in close spaces. Not great.
It's what happens when you don't do as I say.
And now then, I can maybe pick
Drop pod
the
is
right
cleared. Warm
class.
up. Time to get to
Class.
the
Alright,
routine.
so
There we go.
maybe sorry for the noob question, but I have no idea how the assignment system exactly works, because I don't know how to progress an assignment.
You finish missions.
Yeah, Cap, if you go to your map, you should see one of the locations marked with a diamond for your mission, and then one of the specific missions marked with a diamond. That's the one you need to do next.
Oh, it's an egg one.
Yours is an ag one, alright?
Yes.
Would that suffice? Like the mission type is the only prerequisite?
No, it should have a really specific... You should pick a location and then one specific one. It should have one specific one for you.
Damn, I'm good at this.
There are two diamond shapes, and they're both with your name, like one for Aryan and one for Wiseluck.
Right, if you click the location, it should have... Let's see, I have one that's still elimination.
Sandblasted corridors.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the one
elimination.
the one that has like a white glow is yours. Like I see yours and Wise's, but mine is in Sandblasted corridor, so you should see a triangle there, but not the glowy. The glowy should be on the one that you need.
Yeah, the glowy is at the one I think Wise selected. Oh no, Wise selected the volatile guts escort duty.
He hasn't
If you're
selected
covered.
that one yet. That's just the one he needs for his
I
assignment.
selected Aryan's mission.
Okay.
So you can do yours, Cap, the egg one, or mine, which is in the Sandblasted corridors, and then Crumbly return.
I'm fine with anything. But how could I select mine? Like if I go to the map and I
The host.
I'm the host.
Only the host
I-
can.
oh okay
Yes.
right.
Hurry up! I ain't getting
I
younger,
bought some
you
beer.
know. Let the good times
Enhance your
roll.
pickaxe attacks.
Yeah, it's like we we started Deep Rock maybe a bit too fast. Like some of these base systems are not that clear to me.
It takes some getting used to.
Aryan, how much is... Can you look at your shotgun and see what's available?
Oh right, you mentioned that. I completely forgot already. Shotgun.
My management is awfully tolerant of... Yeah. Look at me, I'm kicking the presents.
Let's see. Okay, I don't have the bottom 2 rows yet. So first is either armor breaking or damage.
And the bottom 2, are they locked behind like a level?
No, turret whip and rate of fire.
Oh, so you can buy one of those then, but if you have the minerals and such.
Santa Aryan, yes indeed, Megallion, and welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Well, if you can afford it, you could buy turret whip. That will be a nice boost for your
Put it to
turrets.
good use. Mock time is fun time.
Oh hey, Cap, thank you for the
Hey.
resubscribe. That's 3 months. Thank you.
It's been such a blast.
I'm glad to hear it. It's kind of weird to be like, normally I think like a viewer for subscribing, but you're here talking to me. And I'm like, thank you for the sub.
No problem.
But really, it's very much appreciated.
Can you afford turret whip?
I have bought it, yeah.
Oh, nice. See, what you do is, with your shotgun out, you simply shoot your turret to whip it. When it's locked onto a target, of course, otherwise you'll miss. And that consumes 10 bullets in the turrets, plus 1 in your shotgun, but it sends out like a very powerful, well, laser. You saw it.
Right,
It's
I'll
actually
experiment with it.
It's a lot of fun. I like it.
All right.
It gives you like a good deal of burst damage on
Let's roll.
well, any target.
Did
Really.
I hear a rockin' stone?
Did I actually drink a beer? I don't think I bought the beers and I didn't have one myself. Ain't that?
I drank one.
Oh,
I think there's still one available, right?
Move it, guys!
I think that's Aryan's one.
That's nice.
all right. I will drink it. What kind is it though? Skull Crusher. All right.
Cheers, Mike.
Just gonna have a beer.
Oh yeah.
Another one.
Oh,
All right.
just
Don't
finish.
overdo it. Don't get drunk.
Or take one if you want.
There is still one. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you doing today, Megallion?
Hang on, I just figured
Time
out
to
how
play
to up
dice
the
with
velocity of the tungsten rounds in
Let's
a low
go.
pressure environment.
Oh no, my screen is
No,
blurry.
it's gone.
It goes away after a while.
You're making management consider.
I hope so. Define a while. 3 months.
Yeah, that is a good
Depends.
question actually.
Depends on how drunk you are. 4 minutes usually.
Yeah, so about bad news. Yesterday I got the notification from my driving school that all of the lessons are cancelled. because
Oh,
of the
right.
lockdown.
That
And
sucks.
the exams too. Yeah, and it was already a quite tight schedule. So it's quite a bummer.
And you get to eradicate them before they turn into something
Yeah.
even worse. My advice.
You have to wait for like
take a punch.
you have to wait for like 2 to 3 months before you can reapply again.
That's a really big shame.
Yeah.
Light is up.
Do you get a refund or anything or?
Oh yeah, like you buy lessons, and the lessons that I still haven't done are just available, but they can't do them yet. So
Ah, right. Yeah, that is a shame.
well.
The lockdown is definitely causing a bit of a mess. Yeah.
yeah.
Indeed.
Oh well, but it's quite trivial compared to other people's problems.
Yeah. Even so, it's all right to feel bad about it. It's a shame after all.
Yeah.
Bugs. Yeah, we should just probably take the open tunnel.
But I'm really happy for you that the playtest was fine.
Yeah, I'm quite stoked about it as well.
We got the horn.
Nice.
We definitely had some playtests in the past that weren't as as rosy.
Makes sense. I was definitely very nervous about the whole process. You know, it's scary to have a tool that's basically untested and just put it in front of the target audience as a first test.
Yeah.
But all things considered, it went quite well.
Yeah, obviously you had some feedback you were expecting, right?
Yeah, we need to send out a survey and such, but yeah, there's definitely I've written some points down that we need to think about for next time. But it's kind of surprising how well it went. Like, you expect a lot more feedback usually.
Oh, right. So you didn't get that much feedback.
No, to my surprise, there wasn't that much. No, it's
It could be a bad sign too that people just weren't willing or
you
not
know.
capable of making intelligent remarks.
No, you know what the thing is? This was kind of the thing with these tools is they're kind of like part game, part workshop, right? A lot of it hinges on what people say to each other, and that all went pretty well.
This in the main room. Oh, more nitro.
Where are we going?
Maybe back to the main room, starting room, because it's big and open.
Look what I found.
We all know what happened last time when we fought this thing in a very tight space.
All
Yep.
right. So should we crack the egg and then run back?
Yes.
All right.
Gotta break a couple of eggs to make an omelet.
An omelet.
An omelet.
Let's try to flank the ugly bugger.
Bugger.
So I think your client was pretty content with it as well. She must be.
Yeah, it was. We had a talk afterwards and generally agreed that it went like very, very surprisingly well. Like, not that we were expecting it to go completely wrong, but it's rare that a first run gets such a positive response, you know?
Yeah. It's very nice to hear.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah.
Threat knocked down. Getting more ammo.
I'm taking some.
Quite the difference there.
More crates.
Yeah.
Very nice. Took it down quite easily.
Yeah, last time I wasn't really allowed. Oh wow. Almost out of ammo. I need one other. Oh, I didn't actually take one. Never mind. Yeah, last time I didn't really allow myself to use my secondary weapon because it's a bit spoilery to me. It has an overclock applied that is, in my opinion, probably the best one in the entire game because it's freaking amazing. So I kind of don't want to spoil it.
I see. Well, it's gonna be a while before we switch to Scout, probably.
No, that was the engineer.
Oh,
That was
okay,
his-
okay.
One of his weapons.
Depositing.
I
Lots of bugs here.
was going to switch. Put down one of these. Like I was going to use the scout, but then I forgot to click here. These. Hey. Hate those things.
Oh, right. The sandstorm is kind of loud.
Attention.
also have one of these things over here. Don't know if we want to deal with that.
I can make a path up there if you want.
I'm thinking there's a bad thing over there. We may or may not want to do. Probably. I think we probably want to deal with that.
Probably. Then I'll start heading up there. If I can, somehow.
Just demolishing your pancakes there.
Yeah, why are you doing this to my pancakes? What did my pancakes ever do to you, huh?
Well, don't get me started.
Wow. I'm interested in the source of this vendetta against pancakes.
Shall we attack the Betsy?
I wonder if it's triggered by this. Ooh. Alright, yeah. Let's get a head start.
It is. Oh, I'm closest. That's bad. That's bad. Or is it? Yeah, it is.
Get down here. There we go. Shield boost. Where did he?
Did it just leave?
He kinda did. It decided to go into that side tunnel there. Which is okay with me, because now we're getting a sandstorm. This is bad. I would recommend running. If you can.
I was trying to get into shelter, but...
Where is it even?
Thank you.
So, what, now what? Do we have to wait it out?
Yes. It slows you down, but I'm not sure if it slows down Betsy. And once she pops a grenade on the ground next to you, you can't really outrun it.
Indeed.
Oh, that's a mine. Okay.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Cue the Elder Scrolls battle.
Yeah. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin.
Alright, that's one. Oh, nice.
That's two.
That one's
There we go.
pretty sweet. Oh, I hear bugs.
Lighting up! Kill that glyphic
A lot of bugs coming this way. Here we go. Let them enter the field.
Hey, I'm not the enemy! Follow me, Steve!
Okay, one of the slashers is now on my side.
But not for long.
Oh. Let's follow the tunnel. Actually,
Okay, there's a nut.
One of you guys go ahead.
You want to go over to that nut?
I've already opened it.
Oh, sorry.
You can stand
There
on
you go,
these things.
Spider-Man.
You can stand on these things. I just go grab them.
All right, all right.
Grapple hooks.
I'll dig my way through it then.
Oh, where are you? Where are you going? I've already taken it. It's empty.
Damn evil nuts can
Alright.
only be cracked open with a pickaxe. Attack this enemy!
I just wanted to show that I'm a valuable team member too.
Yes, very.
Yes.
We're all very valuable.
No, drillers are great.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're heading for one of the eggs.
Second egg. So how's the gaming looking the rest of this week? Is it just gonna be like an ordinary week?
Good question. I think from Thursday onwards, Clive will be available to do whatever. So we should maybe try some 4-player games from that point.
Yes.
I hope Magellan can join us as well in the nearby future, but I'm not sure how her schedule is looking this week. I think the major deadlines were met, but doesn't necessarily mean she'll be available.
Yeah, and I haven't really heard anything about the whole COVID situation, so I assume that her mother is doing okay.
I hope so too.
So far, I've been very fortunate. It's not. No one I know has been affected. Which is good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have been infected in Sweden so far. But it's not great. Bang.
Yeah, so if they have a confirmed vaccine, are you guys gonna get vaccinated?
Yes.
I'm not sure if there is a choice.
There should be a choice.
They're probably not gonna force it. Depends, I guess.
No. But
Yeah,
I
I really
trust-
want to.
I'm definitely afraid of needles, so I would prefer not to if I don't have to.
Time I have to take out a super.
Well, that's for the greater good, I would say. This is like, I do trust it because it's made with entirely new technology and techniques, so it's supposedly a lot safer than previous vaccines.
I mean,
Well,
it probably is. I just don't like metallic needles being poked into my arms. It's not really a matter of believing it or not. It's just more a personal phobia thing.
Yeah, I used to feel the same way, but and it does make me uncomfortable. Like even seeing like a needle on a video to be being like yeeted into someone's arm, it does make me ever so slightly uncomfortable to see it happen. But in real life, it doesn't actually hurt that much.
Yeah, it's more the fear up front that is hurtful.
Oh yeah, I mean, as is the case for many things.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys ready for me to open the egg?
Where is the egg? Oh, there's the
Supplies are on
egg.
the way.
I would recommend going over here once. Oh, never. Oh, don't open it.
Don't open it?
You wanna. Got a lot of bugs coming here. A lot of bugs.
Right, let me set
Yeah,
down
you know
a
what,
sentry or
walk
two.
down
Out.
where it- Use that. Yeah, flamethrower of yours.
Oh, I'm down, sadly.
Yeah, all the way up here. What are you doing up here?
The egg is right up above us, you see.
Oh. Wow, you can
Thank
shoot
you,
it
thank
from
you.
afar.
I
Yeah,
found
sugar
some red
here, but
sugar.
no. Yeah, we can just pop over to the other side and then shoot it
Oh,
over there. Don't
Yeah,
forget
so
your-
about the vaccine, it's not like I'm not an anti-vaxxer or anything, but it's like the usual procedures for vaccines is quite slow, and not to say that I'm not proud of what scientists are doing at the moment, but I'm a bit hesitant to say, well, it's just because the whole world is looking at the same problem at the same time that excuses scientists from from making very fast decisions. Usually these things take years to develop, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not so sure if, even though it's a global crisis, what you're making now is yeah, of a proper quality. But at the same time, you can't really wait. So
Well, yeah, I mean, would you like to be in a on and off lockdown situation for the next several
no,
years?
of course not. But it's like a non-argument. Like, of course.
Yeah.
At
I
the
guess
same time,
I do believe that because of their prior knowledge of the the COVIDs, previous SARS viruses and so on, they probably have something to good
yeah.
solid information.
As much as I respect modern medical science, I'm also not sure if I'd be the first one to take a vaccine like that.
well,
In this situation, thankfully, we have an entire country doing it before us, so we should be able to know exactly what like what's gonna happen if the whole country takes it. Like, what are the the effects of it.
Yeah. My cynical brain is like, well, the financial incentives for government is that this virus is over as soon as possible. So it's in their best interest if the vaccine actually works, right? If it doesn't work and people get sick again soon after, then they hurt themselves and their economy. So that's one big reason why I kind of believe this to be of decent quality, but at the same time, they ask people to blindly believe in this vaccine, and I'm willing to do that. But I perfectly understand if people are at least hesitant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
same.
I mean, it has been tested just to a lesser extent.
Yeah.
That's true, that's
And,
true. But it's one thing to test it, and then it's one thing to unleash it upon the world of billions, you know?
Well, yes, but it's been tested and approved. But approved after a smaller testing period. So it's not like they haven't tested it. I mean, I know people are skeptic because of what happened to the bird flu vaccine, because that one was also fast tracked. And then, at least in Sweden, I believe, they estimated that they saved maybe 40 lives thanks to the virus, but over 400 got narcolepsy, and that thus had their lives almost ruined instead. So was it worth it? Like, how do you weigh those 400 people's crippled lives against 40 people who are dead? I don't
It's
know.
almost impossible to do so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough thing to think about.
It is.
We need one more of those nuts, and then we're done.
And yeah, one more nut boy.
Like, I need to deposit my stuff, but it doesn't appear to be working.
Should be.
No E. Pressing prompt.
Where is it?
And
Move.
Please.
bugs. Shark. No. Apply flamethrower here. To this point.
Getting more ammo. Red sugar.
Or I will apply shotgun here. Bang bang.
Yeah, it'll be interesting how things progress now that we are going into full lockdown, though.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with a colleague a while ago, and I expressed a hopeful attitude that maybe the winter plus the lockdown might push the whole coronavirus back a lot.
Oh, except this virus is even worse than the winter.
Yeah, that's the problem, and that's what people told me. Like, I don't know, especially with the holidays, there's no telling whether or not it'll actually be helpful or a hindrance that it's winter.
I think this virus dies quicker in high temperatures than it does in low temperatures. In fact, the SARS viruses can survive like being completely frozen solid. Sadly, that's one of the problems. You guys can probably drill to the purple point on the map and grab the gear while I
I'm
look.
already on it.
Alright, I'll follow you then.
Yeah, I'll look for the nuts. Missing. Nut.
Sounds good. Missing nut. Ultra nut.
You're this close from being banned from Twitch.
Ow! Ow! Forget I don't have the perk that lets me land softly.
But yeah, not so much. The reason I was thinking that is not so much because I was expecting the virus to be negatively affected by the weather, so much as just it affecting people's behavior to be in a better. Like, people have more of a tendency to stay inside in the cold and not go to many
but then
events.
Christmas-
But then, and
Christmas is a
indeed,
big
then
problem.
Christmas comes around.
But at the same time, indoors is where the virus kind of thrives, whereas out in the open air is it's the safest place to be. But at the same time, we move around more. So,
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see how it progresses. Hopefully,
Where's it going?
it's a good question.
oh, I found a nut. You can call it. Call
Alright.
Call for home.
Hard work. Good thing.
Tomorrow call
Yeah,
home.
but I mentioned this to my family, but what this virus does is it's the world's largest experiment at to see if people understand statistics. Right? It's like you ask of people to understand what I'm not sure what the English word for it is, but it's like a multiplication number of the virus spreading from person to person, and that meaning like 1.1 is safe and 1.4 is dangerous, and they don't understand that 1.4 means that you can't really visit the supermarket with 2 people. Right? They fail to make the translation between actual numbers and what it practically means for their lives. It's pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, for a lot of people it seems like this far away, distant thing that they either don't or they don't really understand.
Yeah.
Platforms inhibitor field up.
Oh, did you
Platform.
die, Arjen?
I did not.
I died.
You got shield.
Oh, you're
All
up
of a
there.
sudden, like on your pancake platform, like 5 or 6 bugs.
Yeah, and they can bite through thin terrain. Hey, like the platforms. But yeah,
How
he
do you
dropped
get down. I can't.
Land on our head, my head.
Yeah, can you drop on one of my platforms? I'll
I dropped on your head.
I think you dropped on Betson's. That's what you did.
Not on my screen. It was directly on your Christmas hat.
We should have been fine then.
It might have been my Christmas hat.
I think
That one is
Besson
pointed.
simply got in the way.
Well, what? How?
There's
Alright.
something in the ceiling that is I can't see.
All right, let's get the heck out of here.
There's a nasty spitter there instead. There were several of them, and they deal a ton of damage.
Yep.
Like, on high difficulty, so they'll melt. It takes the shield in one hit, and then a chunk of HP after that.
We have to leave now.
But yeah, I hope things work out for the UK because I'm definitely interested to see the effects of the vaccine. I think they had 2 severe allergic reactions to it so far, but these were 2 people with a history of having strong allergic reactions previously. So you know that's not a problem with the vaccine. Other than that, I haven't really heard anything else. But yeah, this thing is supposedly built on an entirely new tech.
Yeah, but yeah.
I wonder if I talked about that on an earlier stream, actually.
At the same time, people should understand that a vaccine always comes with side effects.
Yeah.
The side effects shouldn't mean like, oh, it's unreliable. It's like inherently part of being a vaccine, right?
I mean, yeah. Even on a package of painkillers, like the last
Yeah.
severe reaction you can have to it is like sudden death. I mean, that's what it
Yes.
says on the package, and it's like, oh, that's great. I could be like that 1 in a million that dies
Yeah.
immediately from this. But what are the odds? It helps more than
Exactly. Exactly. What are the odds? It's a good question.
And it's right there on the package. So, are you willing to accept this for
Yeah.
some temporary reduction of pain? Probably, yeah. You can't just fear stuff left and right all the time.
It's true.
But obviously, you should be
People
somewhat skeptic too of certain things.
A healthy amount
I-
of both.
Yes, I just hope this vaccine
Mod acquired.
helps because I'm so tired of all this. I just want to go back. Like this has been what I would like to call the lost year. Like, and even half
yeah.
of next year has had so many events already cancelled. Like the big things, you know, concerts and flight shows, and it sucks.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, let's do your things. I suppose I could keep. Oh man, should we try 3 or 4? 3 or 4. I feel like it just should.
Selected. Your
As
chariot
for-
gentlemen, move out.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, that's my my assignment.
Yes. now that Iron is done with
This
this, he
more
can
better be worth it.
now activate the winter assignment and remember to try the third whip this time.
All right.
Can't wait to
I'll
try
be
this out.
scout, I think.
So I think for me, I need 2
Oh man, what an
assignments still. I
improvement.
think. Like
2
we're now
missions.
doing, we're now doing this the second one out of 3, and then there's a last one.
All right. This is 4 egg missions, so it's we can do this reasonably quick, like maybe 15 minutes, I think. It's a pretty short.
beer.
Modification bot.
That is a beer. Oh man, should I? Yes, I should. My
There's
dumb
a picture
overkill
of a
setups.
pickaxe.
Okay, I now have the breach cutter as a weapon.
Ooh, nice. So you have the
You missed.
Wow.
Oh!
ah,
I think my hitbox is way too large.
Oh.
shit.
Like that.
And yes, I'm calling you fat.
Yeah, I was about to make a joke like that. Like, imagine going to your doctor and being like, "Doc, hear me out. I think my hitbox is just too big. You think I could have it reduced? Do I need to go on a diet?"
The dog says, "Yeah, let me talk to the developers."
Yeah,
Ow,
we'll patch it out. We'll patch it out. Yeah, a lot of game characters are self-conscious about their hitbox. It's nothing to be ashamed about.
I'm blind.
We rock!
Oh yeah, I should get the
Weird beer.
Choristomus assignment too.
Yeah, just like have it activated. But
Any
once you
and
activate
all
it,
decorations are to be considered company property and are to be treated with respect.
Not really.
That's pretty.
I love how mad it gets.
I'm your friend. Let's keep it that way.
All right. Time for
Alright.
eggs.
Yeah,
The decorations are meant to be enjoyed with your eyes, not your feet.
Inside!
your eyes. Fine. Do you have 1 turret or 2 turrets?
I have 2.
What does this talk about turrets?
He's an engineer. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget your turrets. For egg missions, when we like even before we dig out an egg, it's usually a good idea to plop down both turrets and make. Like, you're the engineer. You can really build stuff and seal off tunnels and put down mines and so on. To well, you can prepare for engagements.
Indeed.
Yes. But yeah, try out turret whip if you remember. Just shoot the turrets if you see them pointing and stuff.
Yeah, I used it once or twice in the last mission, but
Yeah, they're not great for elimination missions, sadly, because the turrets like to simply fire at the dreadnoughts, even if they're firing directly at the armor. So they're just wasting every single bullet.
right.
So
Let's rock and roll.
you have to be pretty careful with the placement.
Rock and stone.
Like put them down in such a way that you can lure the dreadnought to them, and in such a way that you can shoot them from behind with the turrets.
Right, yeah. I don't know if my voice sounds especially bad, but it feels very bad.
Sounds fine to me.
Alright, good.
Only danger
The power of coffee, I guess.
Anything with more legs than 2!
Yeah. Except you think that the coffee would make it reverse, kind of.
Egg
Oh,
collection time, team.
I'm gonna hide over here.
The company wants them. Don't ask why.
Yeah, so
Find them, store them in Molly, and
be aware that this is Hasford, which means you're gonna have a bad time.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably.
Probably not.
Well, you know,
Found some nitra.
just stay on the move. Keep your ears and eyes open. I guess like, these things will explode behind you and hurt. Yep, like that. These things. You can shoot them in the face and they will die and not explode. Also, big.
I got an egg.
Oh, well, that was early.
Contact. We got 4. Wait, 6. No, 12.
Better put down those turrets.
Heading your way.
Where are you guys? Where's the spot? Where's the wave coming from?
We're all in the same room. Gotta make sure we have 80 nitro.
Sentry done. Go get him, boy.
Bang.
I should probably warn you up front.
There we go.
Nitro's been withdrawn. and
Wait,
supply pod
incoming.
inbound.
Ooh.
This will turn you crazy. Time restock. On your friend.
Yeah, the breach cutter does not have a ton of ammo, but it absolutely melts stuff.
I like it. I like it.
This funky music.
Yeah.
It just keeps rising.
Yeah. What's that type of music called where it sounds like an infinitely rising thing, like a shepherd's ladder or something?
I'm not a musician.
Good news, team. The wave is thinning out.
I could use some sugar, to be honest, if we have it. If we have it nearby.
It's up there.
Over here.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll
Thing's still alive. Yeah, I can knock that down. There we go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ow! I had to check my HP first. Because if I didn't have full, I would simply just eat it myself.
Menace eliminated.
Ow! I just fell through the floor.
Flares up.
I like the huge presents though, they're cute.
Reloaded.
Very Christmassy.
Oh, I thought you said presents.
Oh no, I mean like the little gift boxes.
Very unnatural.
Alright, so there are crystals over there that... electro crystals. Quite dangerous.
Try to throw an axe at them. Again.
I just might.
I wasted a grenade. Again. Oh.
What the heck is this? Strange thing.
Sometimes the presents will have good stuff inside.
Oh, oh, oh.
I
Oh.
killed the loot box, and I'm not so proud about it.
And there's another egg here. I'm gonna grab that.
I need a damn minecart on the ship where it's precious mineral. It was snooze killers.
Maybe put down your turrets in case. Oh,
Okay, but I'm like miles away from you guys. I have no idea where I even am.
I'll look up.
Ah, yeah.
I'm right here.
Get out the boss. Took out a loot box.
Oh, no swarm this time? It sounded like a swarm, but...
Platform.
Nope. Only one swarm. When it's 4 eggs, there's only one. But plenty of mini swarms instead. 6 eggs, you get 2 swarms. And it could be like from any of the eggs, really. It's random which one gives you swarm and which one doesn't.
Oh, I thought it... Okay, interesting.
You always get like one of these miniature waves. Because they don't like it when you grab their stuff.
Makes a lot of sense.
I could need a good rest.
I put some shell yourself in the shell back.
Sorry. Your own fault for being full of goodies.
Alright, let's see. Where are the other eggs?
There was one right here, but I think it fell down.
Oh yeah, I see it down there.
In the big room with all the electro crystals, we have the last 2 eggs. Good place to bunker in. A lot of these ceiling testicles down here too. Like pretty much all of them in one spot. That is very fortunate. Also lost gear here. Lost helmet.
I'll just walk after Molly.
Sure.
Ouch.
Yeah, this mission objective is usually a bit of a pain to do, but here we have like these things. Thanks, game.
Lighting! Ollie, over here!
Plenty of good materials here too.
Now I know how to walk. Getting closer to our boat.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
You may have noticed, but it takes a while for the beam to deploy when you fire the weapon.
Right.
So anything that is like it doesn't do much before it's deployed.
Yeah, I still need to get used to it a bit, but I do like it a lot.
There is a tier upgrade for it that shortens, that makes it deploy much faster, which is sometimes good to take.
I think I have that.
Okay. Didn't look like it.
That might just be because I'm really bad with it.
Where is that damn
Let's see, we should probably
There
grab
you are.
more objects. I can grab this
Secondary
one.
objective completed. Fine job.
Real.
Yeah. Let's see where the enemies come from. There. I can do one of these things. Now is a good time to use your guns. Maybe even a C4.
Why are you shooting at me, you sweat-drunk dimwit?
Lighting up!
There we go.
Hey.
Clip it, menace down!
Let's see. The second egg is hiding over there. Or the last egg.
Depositing.
Oh, more enemies coming.
Light is up.
Ow.
Get your record destroyed. Over here by the market point, ready to kill some more crates.
Yeah, that hurts, right?
Feeling much better now.
Or did they change that?
Oh, Cap, your health is pretty bad. Maybe you should use one of the resupplies.
See here.
Is it?
Your health is pretty bad, yeah.
That's fine.
Shell back.
Whoa, that was quite the bounce.
Let there be light. One sentry gun ready to be built.
Wave incoming.
All eggs collected.
Bunch of small stuff. You can easily deal with those.
Start button is activated.
Yep. Let's see. The lost gear appears to be in the main room, so we need to go back there. Up here. I'll go dig it out.
Oh hey, some dude, welcome to the stream.
Let's see.
Why is there a Praetorian after you?
I don't care. It can try to catch up. It won't.
Right, thank you for the hydrate. I'll quickly... Well, no one is watching. I will quickly get some water then. One moment.
Alright, so this is the way up here. You can like dig up here if you want to, but I'm just gonna
The
try to dig it out.
Praetorian found me.
Yeah, that's better.
For you, yeah.
Alright, slowly. Almost there, I think.
There we go. Water acquired and no one even noticed I was gone. Right?
Other than you announcing it, of course.
So should I go to the lost equipment?
Nice.
Yes, you should. While I call for the drop pod.
We are on Hazard 4, right guys?
Smooth as
Yes.
always, team.
Yes.
Drop
Right,
pod
we're on
is
Hazard 4, some dude. Where can someone mark the lost equipment again? I've lost sight of it.
Here.
Okay, I can someone maybe...
I dug my way up, so maybe you can find the.
Yeah, I need to do that too, but now the...
Departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Move it!
Where? Oh, there you are.
Don't fall down.
where was the lost equipment?
I found some light. Found some lost gear.
Oh, there.
Hold
Thank you,
control.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Lights up!
Why are you trying to kill me?
Weapon ready! Armor!
Mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Deeprock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Why? The tunnel is blocked.
Oh, you could just go over here.
Ah, yeah, let's go through here.
Go!
Ooh, nice.
Crack the shell of that shell!
Denied.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Ow.
Oh, thank you. That was a nice boost.
I think we're actually doing alright.
Oh, there's more Jadis over here. Ah, died.
First ground.
Shell back down!
I kind of want this thing.
That guy's missing. He really has.
Not for me, but for you.
Jade is here.
Here we go.
Very nice.
Alright, let's go. We are at 14 minutes 30 seconds. I think I said like 15 minutes. Ah.
I'm with you, you fierce.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
Weapon ready.
That wasn't too bad.
I'm currently 3D printing a bag of fries.
Oh, nice. I actually gonna eat them. Yum, 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 yum.
I might die if I try.
Yeah, probably not a good idea, but it would be funny though.
Yeah. Like for Christmas, I'm making presents for my colleagues at work. I'm making miniatures of them, and each of the colleagues has like a little statue with things that I ascribe to them of things I find typical.
Ah, cool,
And
cool.
yeah, and one of them is from Brabant, and Brabant is a region in the Netherlands that is famous for fries and frikandellen. It's like snacks. So yeah.
Very cool.
That's
Oh, that's a fun idea. It's always fun to do like something
Yeah.
that's relevant to the person.
Yeah, I've been busy for 2 weeks now, I think, sculpting in 3D, and then printing it now, and then also hand painting it. So it's pretty
Been
pretty
working my
challenging,
ass
but
off
also
to
pretty
get
fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
Learning something new.
Yeah.
I'm buying a beer here, like a buff beer. 30% extra HP for the duration of the mission. Good stuff.
All right. Oh yeah, you selected my my mission already. Nice.
Yeah, so we can do that.
Vandalism can and will result in a significant fine. Consider yourself warned.
Red
Just
Rock
the mod
Blaster.
I needed.
So yeah, I've been using the airbrush for the first time, which is also pretty interesting and challenging.
I can imagine, but it is an exciting new thing to learn.
Absolutely. And just
It's
like
a
any
great-
other too. Yeah.
What is to learn what?
To learn how to use the airbrush is also pretty interesting, right? It's like any other new tool. It's like something in your arsenal that you can apply to different situations.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had your beer? Hey.
I did.
Oh, you're safe.
I feel like the Rudolph of the party.
You are Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I'm such a deer. Hey.
Hey, a dear friend.
Hey.
Well,
Well then,
It's
Different hats for
smelly
this
in here. 7.
I don't want to name names, but you're pretty witchy
Let's get this mission.
or magical. Let's go with magical.
Magical is probably a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
7 quarks. Yeah, we can probably do this one quickly too, and at least try to get somewhere on the winter thing assignment. It's 6 missions long, so probably not gonna have time for it tonight, but maybe.
Yeah, it's
More of
fine. It's fine to stretch it out a bit. If it doesn't happen in one go.
Hope it'll be easier than the last time.
Pull yourself together, you
Get on board.
weakling.
We're about to leave.
Here we go!
Coming through. That's sort of.
Lights up.
You've detected an area filled with the quarks, and you get to bring them all back.
Here's a welcoming party.
Blue shimmering light and extract the quark from within the walls.
I like Hands 4 already.
Heavy lift
And I'm done.
We're expecting equipped with heavy
Yeah, you weren't paying attention to where the mining platform lands. It was about to land.
Nope. Because I was not aware that's the thing. Except for equipment drills. This can instead kill you as well. Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, you can get special voice lines if you knock a friend down and then revive them. That's interesting. Reminds me a bit of Left 4 Dead, where if someone helps someone else up after they shot them at first, they'll be like, "If I help you up, will you stop shooting me?" Stuff like that. It's funny when they respond like that. Also, I got knocked down.
I'll get you.
Yeah. I will focus on getting the resources, because this is such a vertical map, so it's pretty easy
Thank
for me
you.
to get around.
Left 4 Dead 1 had a sad ending. Indeed, honestly, zombie apocalypse stories tend not to have that great of an ending.
I would hate any zombie apocalypse story that has a happy ending. It's like, no, man, you don't get to do that.
I mean, it kind of depends on how they handle it.
I mean, they mostly got out, like the whole gang. It's just Bill that didn't make it, so not like 100% sad.
Yeah, but it's kind of bittersweet, you know?
Oh yeah, after all that time traveling together, and then it kind of like ends that way.
Down it goes!
It was sad how Bill died, but at the same time, it kind of made sense for him to do it the way he did. Yeah, I know about the comic. It was really good.
Which comic?
Oh, so when the Sacrifice came out, they actually had a fully fledged,
Walking Dead.
fully fledged comic for Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Like how that final story went, and the canon choice is that Bill sacrifices himself, even though any character can do it when you play. But it makes a lot of sense for Bill to do it, because I think he already had lung cancer, and couldn't really get surgery after the whole zombie apocalypse thing happened. So yeah.
I totally forgot about that part. I mean, and also because he's like the oldest member of the crew. I think that was a factor too.
Yeah, I can't say I remember Left 4 Dead's story that much.
It's the kind of game, like when you play it with other people, it can be hard to focus on that sort of thing. But the writing is actually really quite good. Let's see, it's kind of hard to see where the Aquarks are on this bluer terrain.
That's because I've knocked down a fair amount of them. In the darkness, they have a very like easy to see blue glow.
Oh, nice, well done. I'll deposit a few of them then.
Yeah, I figured I would just do it as quickly as possible. Just like work on almost that exclusively. But, like this, as you can imagine, the scout is quite a. Oof, I'm getting a lot of crap. Yeah, as you can imagine, the scout is a pretty powerful class for these missions because you can zip around as much as you want.
The extra mobility does sound very good.
Woo! Like that. Oh, you're getting it.
Thank you, thank you.
No problem.
Grazie.
So when I toss one of my grenades at these guys, like this, yeah, they'll attack on one another. The whole group is attack one another, and that is a great opportunity for you guys to clean up. Ow.
Right.
Ow.
Unfortunately, I got knocked down again.
I'll get you. Oh. Sorry.
Thank you.
That's
I was
also one of the
revised.
best- Also, one of the best moments for tossing one of your C4s. Drill bro?
Where? Yeah, drill bro. I'm being called. Up there? Okay, I'll get there.
Right, that's the last quark. I tossed down 7 of them. Now we need to find dice drum, which is a blue mineral.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective.
Oh yeah, I know about that one, some dude. In the passing, right? In the crossover mission? That's a really great one. What I really like about Left 4 Dead is how random conversations can happen between the characters and then brought up again. Like in The Sacrifice, there can be a whole arc about Francis being scared of islands. And them talking about it several times. It's great. But it doesn't have to happen. It's like one of those randomized things.
So he's scared of them. He doesn't hate them.
Yeah, like he's all like he doesn't want to go on the boat, and then they push him like, why? Why don't you want to go on the boat? And then he tells us he's scared of islands, and it's not even a joke. It's like a phobia, which I guess that makes sense, like the sense of isolation from islands or something. And then they.
Oh, there is a
Where?
cargo crate.
Oh, cool. I'll come your way in a minute. Just found some more stuff here.
We should be getting that then. Also noticed we don't have a lot of nitra for another resupply, so I'm going to see if I can find that
Well, there I go again.
after I go here.
Mamma mia. Here I go again.
Haha.
Uh-huh.
Weapon ready.
Sometimes there's
World's most energetic singer.
yeah. I really am the very image of positive energy. But no, it's like I could probably sing like with full enthusiasm, but I'll need like I need to live in like a shack in the forest first, so absolutely no one can hear me.
Same. Not even. Although I have done karaoke at
Getting supplies.
a couple of different times, and once you get into it, after like enough drinks, it's actually a lot of fun.
I can imagine. Karaoke does sound like a fun thing. It's just, I mean,
And when you're all doing it without without a shred of shame or whatever, it's yeah, it's fun.
I can definitely when you do it with a group, it's way less scary. Okay, we have all the aquarks, but what about the distrum? Where can we find that?
I can work on that. You can,
I can repair a cargo crate, by the way.
Where was the cargo crate? I'm looking for where you were.
I tagged it. Oh, you're here.
Yeah, I was going in that direction, but then okay, here we go. I'm gonna help.
yeah, he kind of dug his way that way, which is a really risky
Supplies are
idea.
on the way.
Yep, I know, but I was in a hurry.
Could have told your teammate, like, dude, can you dig to me?
Swarm.
Oh, swarm time.
Ow. Oh. Yeah, the swarm is coming to me.
Sorry.
I am also coming to help. Back away from the opening.
Am I?
I'll try. Don't shoot them. Don't shoot them. Let them gather up. And I'm gonna toss one of my grenades. Here we go. Now attack them when they're going for each other like that. Exactly.
Very nice.
Another.
Did I pass?
It's definitely the way to do it.
Come and get some.
I see you have upgraded the radius
Yes.
of it. Oof, there's a lot of bugs in here. I don't have any more grenades. Oh, now you bring out the the breach cutter.
I used it a few times. I'm just switching back and forth.
Oh yeah, I kind of didn't notice it at first. Because that thing like shreds everything. That thing used to be horribly overpowered.
And then they had to nerf it.
Name your equipment.
Ready to kill some more.
They did actually tone it down a little bit, like one update ago. So,
I'm taking some of the ammo. Red sugar.
let's see, Dystrom. Yeah, I saw some up there, which I was trying to get. It's like kind of. There we go. This should be enough. We need a little bit. Bugs, please.
Platform up.
I just see a random bug drop down from the ceiling.
Oh, I got enough. Yeah, I was attacked by a pretty good number of bugs there.
Oh, I got some dice to it.
Nice.
It was too late.
Nah, any extra is still worthwhile. Any stuff we collect is good stuff.
There's also another scout-specific thing. If you look at me now, just because I say that, I'm gonna fail, obviously.
Oh, where are you? I'm trying to look at you. Whoa.
I'm all the way in the hole.
Yeah, you just flew right up there.
Whee! There we go. I landed.
Not usually, some dude. Rhythm games can be fun occasionally, but it's, let's see. Well, I've played a few, but usually it's like games that incorporate a rhythm element. Like, Crypt of the Necrodancer has some rhythm to it, but it's also a dungeon crawler. I don't play, like, pure rhythm games like DDR or whatever. No.
Oh, have you played Thumper?
No, but it looks good. It's like a rhythm horror game. It looks very fascinating.
Yeah, horror. Yeah, it's quite intense in its atmosphere. That's true.
Well, some people describe it as such, but maybe that's an exaggeration.
Don't kill any of the bugs. You wanna?
Oh, sorry.
You wanna use your C4 again? Boink.
Where? Now?
Here. Sadly, I didn't get that many.
Back away, back away, back away.
Oh, did something.
That was nice.
I have another grenade. Which I can toss. You get another chance.
I have one C4 left.
That's plenty. Now then. Bugs, please. Many.
Oh, that's interesting. Newgrounds. Man, it's been a while. It's kind of weird to think that Flash is gonna go out of official support after this month.
Still salty about it.
Yeah, I can't believe how badly Adobe let it deteriorate.
Not enough bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. No browser is going to support that like very soon, I believe. I think there's one competing Flash website that. Oh, there's lots of bugs coming. It's also grenade soon. I think one Flash site has to resort to emulation.
And there's definitely tools that are gonna try to replace it, but it's still no more official support is a big step back.
Walking away. So it's okay. So it's still gonna be around, but it simply won't be supported by.
Yeah, you need to do some trickery to get the SVS working again.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because a lot of my schoolwork was exported in SVF.
I wish I had grenades left. I don't. Time to run. Drop pod is this way.
3 minutes.
Where? Oh,
There's just a lot of bugs.
there is a lot of bugs.
You need your driller friend to drill that.
Yeah,
I'm on my way.
Done it.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright, where do you need drilling?
In the direction of the drop pod. Okay, just gonna follow you. Thank you, thank you. You gave us a straight shot. Oh, ow.
Let's clear them out.
Nice.
That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
Retrieving.
Yeah, but I got really into Thumper, which is really surprising because I'm not into rhythm games either. But this one was really special.
It definitely looks like it. But yeah, I have liked rhythm game ideas, like Rayman Legends has rhythm game parts that are really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, some of them are the best.
Danganronpa has mini games with rhythm game elements.
Guitar Hero.
Oh
Yeah, but Guitar Hero is a pure rhythm game, more or less.
Yeah. That is some of the most fun I've had ever in a rhythm game, especially when Guitar Hero first launched with an actual drum set. Because, I mean, it actually teaches you how to play drums on a very basic level, but you were actually playing for real, so that was like super... It was just so much fun and so satisfying. That,
It was really popular back then, wasn't it? Too.
yeah, now it's kind of not a thing at all, which is a shame. But now you have...
Just
you
a
have-
mod for me.
Oh, now you can pick your assignment thing. Thomas. Or Captain.
Yes.
Um,
Yearly performance bonus, you mean?
yes. Yeah, I miss... we still have the drum set somewhere, and a 360 and the game, but the drum set sadly has like a faulty like hi-hat. One of the drums is
I
kind of...
advise that you leave the decorations
not
alone
great.
before management asks me to flush the launch bay with radon gas.
Well, yeah, it's a shame. I would like to pick it up again and play with friends. We used to play it a lot back in the day, like for years, really. Every time we got together, we would play that. It was just a perfect party game.
Yeah, I was really fond of Guitar Hero 3, which had a great soundtrack, and introduced me to one of a couple of great
What is
bands
this, kindergarten?
like
You feel ashamed of yourself.
Rob Zombie.
Stop shaking the decorations around.
It's starting to sound sad. Beers, by the way. The 30% beer thing.
But yeah, I could never get into those rhythm games myself, but it was always cool to watch like people do like perfect runs of particular songs and such. I kind of enjoyed the mastery of watching other people do it, but I was never like the only rhythm game I played a lot was DDR Mario Mix.
Of course.
I burned like 10,000 plus calories with that thing.
Yeah. I mean, there are still rhythm games out there and music games, but they're just
Come on, you lazy.
not that interesting, and there are none for the Switch. Like, if I were to pick up one again, it would probably be one of those that teach you how to play the real thing. But they are-
I bought Thumper on the Switch, by the way.
Oh, you bought it on the Switch?
Yeah.
It's on PC too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I have it on both platforms. Yeah.
Cool. Do you prefer any particular version?
I think using analog sticks works better for me.
Yeah, that makes
It's-
sense.
yeah, it's more of a visceral feel, but you don't really need it. You could use a keyboard too.
Have you guys tried Beat Saber?
Yes, I did.
Thanks to actually, Thomas let me use his VR set once, and then I got to try Beat Saber. Yeah.
Yeah, Beat Saber is excellent. However, the stock songs aren't that great.
Yeah, it really needs mod support in order to work properly.
Yeah, it makes sense that a game like that thrives on
Scanners have located
the user content, because they can't really like users can add copyrighted stuff.
refinery for you to set up. Locate
But
Yeah,
they
but
definitely
the
can't.
problem- Yeah, the problem is that
pump it all back to the refinery.
I'll wait for mission control.
Yeah, he keeps talking through us. Rude.
Yeah, so the developers have legal issues with the songs that people via mod support add to the game.
Ah, right.
So yeah, they've the community is quite salty about the fact that they are required now to limit what users can add mod-wise to the game.
Oh, yeah, that's really bad.
That kills it.
Yeah, that will slow it down. Like, imagine if you needed permission from each individual company for each individual song or character you put in a modded thing.
But that's exactly what the Harmonix was, it right, for Guitar Hero? But they had to went through. They had an army of lawyers to get those licenses.
Yep.
Which is pretty idiotic to think about, right?
Yeah.
Like here is Spotify just getting all of the music.
Pump jack launched. Stay clear from the impact zone.
Yeah, it's the modern state of copyright is such a mess. It's ancient laws lobbied for by giant megacorps. It's just not really relevant to the current day.
Yeah, but I haven't really heard much good about the whole Twitch situation.
No, Twitch has been causing problems.
Yeah. That's a shame because, yeah, about Beat Saber again, because and when I had that, or when I still play that, I don't own the game, but I have it through my the family sharing thing.
Yeah,
Steam.
and there are, Wise, you are aware of the fact that you can still work around the mod restrictions, right?
I would hope so, because
Are you playing it on the Quest or on another device?
Vive.
On the Vive, okay. So because it's on PC, it's easily moddable. But I have an Oculus Quest, the first one, and that's a closed system. So you can still use your PC via the Oculus Link, but they try to interfere with what you can do with mods, which is pretty
dumb.
stupid. Yeah.
The most fun I have in that is when I download tons and tons of like Nintendo video, Nintendo
Oh, yeah.
music. and
They
stuff.
you have music you know and love. Yeah. That's what
Exactly,
it's all
which
about.
Nintendo would have you like forget about.
Yeah, Nintendo's actually gotten itself into like PR disaster after PR disaster, because there was gonna be like a Smash Bros. Melee competition, but the people had to play it from home, so they wanted to use an emulator so they could use like NetPlay, because obviously the original GameCube version doesn't have NetPlay, and Nintendo shut it down for that reason, because emulator's bad, ROM's bad. We don't want to sell these games to you, but you also can't download them.
Yeah. Whereas we need to find.
And they've been removing YouTube channels and such. It's a mess. That post music.
Yeah. It's like they don't want to understand Gabe Newell's comment about piracy being a service problem.
Yeah, they're this is a problem we see a lot with like giant corporations, but especially from Japan. They're very unwilling to listen and learn. Like they think they know everything so well.
Yeah. This would be more understandable if they provided you with like an alternate solution to this. Like, oh, we take these down because we took these down because here's our official channel with all the soundtracks. Or here's
there's actually all smart musicians now have their own YouTube channel, getting millions of views on their stuff and getting ad revenue instead of attacking YouTube channels. Like that's a smart thing to do. Why don't they have all Nintendo soundtracks on a YouTube channel?
Or up for grabs on any music streaming service or any place where you can buy it. It's like people want to pay actual money for your stuff.
Yeah.
But when you don't give people that option, well, again, service problem.
Yeah.
Or lack of. I will never understand
for me it
that.
is.
Yeah, ever since Spotify was introduced, I've been like, I used to have part pretty much all of my music, well, with a few notable exceptions. I do have a bunch of albums now. But ever since Spotify was released, I haven't downloaded anything in like many years because it's so convenient and it's all in one place.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And it's
And it helped too that you grew older and had disposable income to pay for these, right? For the subscription.
I don't have a subscription.
Oh right,
I
you
have-
use the free.
Yes, I have had a subscription. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the free version.
I don't like the commercials.
They
Not
are
really.
they are pretty annoying, yeah.
I still don't really use Spotify, to be honest. Just go for YouTube.
Can't use on the phone though.
Good
You
point.
need YouTube Premium to be able to play music in the background. Just unless you root your phone and hacks it. Where the heck is the...
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble finding the mining spots. The pipeline areas.
Oh, they're visible on the map. The purple dot on the map. There's one this way. Driller man can open up the wall to it.
Am I being called?
Driller, you're no driller man. Driller bro.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, why bother with the side tunnels when you can just dig straight through everything?
Maybe we can just call you Captain Drill.
Oh, I'm gonna get you banned. Sorry.
Yeah, be careful with that copyrighted music.
All right. So, Wise, where do you want me to drill?
Actually, maybe drill to it from ground level. Oh, here is
You
a-
just walk past gold. How can you do that?
All right. So that's. Oh, there's one here. There is. There is. Oil. I mean liquid morkite. Well.
Oh, we need to yeah, make a hose. Okay.
I'll. Yes, we can. Well, we need to get the pipes to it.
Inbound.
And it's gonna be a pain if we have to build them across the this jagged landscape.
Yep.
Oh, there is the okay. Yeah, I'll make a tunnel.
I'm also digging my way towards it now.
Can you stand below me? So I don't have to make 2 trips?
Who? Me?
Me? I can't carry more nitro. No. There you go. Nitro ring.
I wanted to catch you.
I have a grapple hook.
You had other plans. I saw you zipping away. Like, all right then.
I must go, my people need me. Oh, I'm gonna get knocked down. I have been knocked down.
Oh, you were that hole.
I fell right in front of you, at least. That's a lucky thing.
So romantic. He fell for you.
Well,
Yes, I fell for you.
you and I are best buds.
Best worst.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Nice. What is this?
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Oh, look, a direct
Request
line.
accepted. Stand clear. Pump jack inbound.
Time to restock.
Alright, so now we have 3
Alright, let's get the pump jacks hooked
pumps.
up to the refinery.
Now we just need to
I'm
actually
taking some of the ammo.
connect them.
Some more crates. Yeah, I needed that.
I mean, we have all 3 placed down now, right?
Yes. Now it's time for the pipe work. And I think I'm gonna try to squeeze 2 into that tunnel he built. Because we have 2 pumps on that side.
Oh, I can make it bigger if you want. The tunnel.
Let's see if this works.
I'm kinda lost here.
Press Control.
Oh, this is working.
When do we even bother walking? Pipeline place. One down.
There we go.
I'm finally gonna deposit my stuff because it's been a while.
Surfing Hoxus!
And another one.
Ugh. Sadly, I am no driller.
What do you want?
No, I have to hack away at the landscape here and there to be able to build
I
some
can-
parts.
If I can help you.
Line card says, dude, that's
I appear to be fine. I did it.
Bolts and gears!
Had to use a whole bunch of these parts there,
Object
but that
connected to
is fine.
refinery.
Okay, one down.
Line is up.
put up a few pipes.
I'll
they
see if I
Prepare
can.
to fight for your life. A big swarm
Never
is
mind.
approaching.
I might need some resources. I'm out of flamethrower fuel.
Oh, you just call one down if you need it.
Roll! One down, one to go.
We have a lot of nitro.
Swarm, they're here.
Right. This pipe isn't finished yet, but I need to get back.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish the job.
Moving dirt is the best way.
Ready! Suck on this, you freaking nature! Line is up.
Supply drop has been ordered.
What?
Fine.
What happened?
The lava maybe, or the Praetorian.
I might have blew myself up with the C4, but it didn't prompt the throwing animation.
Do you use unstable compound? That's one of the upgrades for it.
I'm not sure.
Because with that, it makes the C4 like way stronger, but it also makes it unstable.
I need to check it when we return.
Yeah, because enemies can trigger it. Like if you toss it inside the poison cloud of a Praetorian that's down, I think it explodes in your hand immediately
Oh wow!
as soon as you try to it.
I accidentally
Trade-off,
retrieved
getting,
my
like,
sentries.
Double the damage.
Yeah, so the supply pod is in an unfortunate spot. So if you stand near it, you might receive damage.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, I'm down next to a resupply pod. I was gonna continue
Yes.
building the pipeline, but yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Incoming.
Resupply arrived, go restock! Grabbing ammo. Oh yeah!
Do you need assistance?
Let there be light.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Let's see, where do we need? Do you need me to place down any platforms?
Where do we need to drill?
Up there.
Want something?
Pump is up there. It's a bit scary.
I can make right. Oh no, Cap is already digging. You can. Oh, I'm being spat at. How dare they spit at me?
See you later.
Ah, yes, I'm drilling under lava. Yes, nice.
I was born ready.
I went for the platforms because let's try it. Bum, bum, bum.
Ah, there is.
Axis fire.
Boink.
So much better than walking.
One platform, ready to use.
Oh no.
Platform!
Let's see if I can.
Watch it, you blind-sighted thing.
Yeah, you had it. A little bit down. Lower.
It'll be a beauty once it's complete. Go Crusher!
It's gonna be hard to defend these pipes and repair them. because they're so long. I think this is about as complex as a pipeline we've made so far. Usually it's a bit more, a bit shorter, a bit easier.
Yeah,
That's why you can grind.
but that's the nature of this game. A lot of bugs coming our way. Anyone ready with the C4 here?
Do you trust me with the C4?
Do it
You
before
might
the-
need to stand back, by the way. Like, you'll be blown up if I use it.
or you can just use the breach cutter. This is strong.
Very nice of you.
Oh.
That's all you got, you slippery shit!
Does this lead back to the space rig?
All right.
There we go.
You guys build that. I continue with these then. These missions take a while to complete sometimes.
Yeah, these little segments.
Yeah, not the most efficient.
Lover at work.
Nate, not grind, no! And I fell to my death.
Yeah, I've accidentally started grinding many times now. Accidental grinding.
I don't want to.
It's a big problem.
Is it just me, or is it like hard to believe it's Christmas next week already?
Yeah, it's
Pipeline
weird.
established. You just need to set up one
Crazy
more,
even.
and then we can start the
Every
extraction.
single year is the same thing. It's weird. Time, please.
And this year has been especially bad in that regard.
Yeah.
Things just because there's so little to do and everything is all big events are just gone. It feels like it's even more kind of just flying by, you know?
Yeah. The sooner we can return back to normal, the better. Hopefully
Indeed.
without anyone we love dying.
Indeed. That's very morbid to say, but yes, hopefully.
Yeah. Very as a matter of fact, they are. I mean, yeah.
All pipelines and pump jacks built. We're ready to start
Hooray.
extracting
Now
the
I
liquid
can-
morkite. Return to the refinery
I
and
can
start
collect
up the
the
pump
stuff
sequence.
and the minerals.
Alright, you guys ready to start it up?
Oh yeah, do it. Let's get this done over with. Yeah, really, I mean, again, I've been very fortunate that no one's been infected yet, or really sick. But you never know, that could change anytime, really.
Yeah, knock on wood.
And do what you can to protect and maintain the equipment. Keep on fighting. More
Man,
bugs
I
coming
do
your
go
way.
to the store, like, pretty much daily to just pick up whatever, small stuff.
Yeah.
So, you never know when it's gonna hit you. Yes. Hopefully never.
Pump sequence at 25%. Liquid morkite is flowing to the refinery like honey.
Like honey.
Like honey.
Okay, we got a problem. with the
Liquid
pipeline.
money.
Fix it to keep the extraction running.
It's like Mr. Krabs.
Arr, SpongeBob.
Oh, so much stuff over here.
I'm down, sadly.
Everybody collect ammunition.
It's like a big pile of stuff here.
I am Santa Claus and I am down.
Santa Claus is down. Santa
Yeah.
Claus is down.
Thank you, thank you.
Ammo taken.
It was a good use of C4. Not.
Any use of C4 is always good use of C4.
Pipeline repaired, but other pipelines are still malfunctioning.
I think it's one of the most fun things in the game, actually, because it's kind of satisfying.
Oh yeah. Did you say that you played the Battlefield games?
Pipeline functional again.
Yes.
However, we still have malfunction.
Yeah,
in
I
the
loved using C4 in Bad Company.
Oh
So
yeah,
much
yeah,
fun.
same. It's the satchel charges.
Yeah, trying to destroy these tanks all by yourself, which was the
All
best
pipelines
feeling.
fixed and operational again.
There we go.
Or like, enemy hiding building. Building
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
huh?
But that sound though, if a building is starting to crumble, It's pretty scary. Like you have to get out of there, otherwise you die.
Launch sequence at 50%.
Those games were pretty
Refining
great,
planned.
although a bit short-lived, sadly.
Yeah, did you feel that way? I was like, yeah, I've played a decent amount, but I'm not really
Pipelines are
that
leaking.
sad about it
Get on
being
Get them fixed.
being gone.
I'm not sure if I ever played it. What game was it?
Getting supply.
It's Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't play that.
Yeah, it's quite a shooty.
Yeah, you know how it is with me and military shooters. Oh, you are quite low health, by the way, Cap. You might want to grab a resupply from one of these. Ow.
Yeah, I might need. Yeah.
The Battlefield game we played the most was actually, well, the first one, and then much thanks to the mod support and being able to host your own servers.
Like riding a roller
That meant you never had to rely on an online servers or having to sign in to something.
This pipeline is fixed.
Yeah, it
Need
was
to clear all
yeah, the mod
malfunctions in
support.
order for the refinery to run.
Same with Vietnam. It had excellent mod support. You can host your own service. A lot of fun gameplay. Like really love hiding from people in jungles and so on.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like a Battlefield game. Like it's a huge stage in which you get to play a very small part, but and yet it feels like you're in an action movie, performing such a vital role. Pretty interesting what it does.
Yeah. The last game I played was Battlefield. Was it 5 maybe?
Lock and load, team.
Yeah, I didn't like 5 that much.
I played it for a month and then I kind of gave up on it because I bought it when it came out and it was so insanely bugged. Like,
Oh yeah,
it crashed on me like every single time I played, so I just said, screw this. They actually did patch it, so it finally worked, but that initial impression was horrendous.
yeah, and that pattern is something that plagues EA games from I don't know when, but they have been plagued with buggy releases ever since.
Yeah, it's strange. They weren't always known for that sort of thing, but these days EA is just synonymous with terrible practices.
Yeah, but EA is that, or Ubisoft is that way too, right?
Yeah, it seems
Very
like
strange.
lots of big corporations are just considered to be that, well, deservedly.
I'm sure you know exactly how buggy Cyberpunk has been.
I've heard that, yeah.
It's already earned quite a reputation for it.
I heard it's especially bad on the last gen consoles.
Oh yeah, awful graphics and frame
At the
rates.
same time, it breaks my heart for all these people who work so hard. They crunched a whole year, and then to see it getting this kind of a reception, which is deserved, mind you. I don't condone like buggy releases, but at the same time, you know, it's for developers.
Yeah, like for individual, like there are problems that, with how it happened within the company, but the individual people were all like, you know, there's been many hundreds of passionate people working on it, and for them individually, it sucks to see this happen.
Can we just stop to appreciate the mobile refinery? I mean, in my opinion, when this thing launches, I love the sound it makes. I don't know, maybe that's just me.
I'll listen for it.
It sounds great and looks great.
And then bugs.
Definitely has a lot of impact to it.
Careful! Let there be.
Well done. Cargo rocket is returning.
I'm
to
sorry,
orbit.
Megalian, I lit Santa on fire.
To get you out.
Oh no. But yeah, Cap, you could grab one of these resupplies since your health is pretty bad.
Thank you. Yeah, when it comes to Cyberpunk, I really want to wait for at least half a year.
One of my
Or even touch it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too. You know, wait for there's undoubtedly gonna be DLC or extra content. Wait for a Game of the Year edition to come out. Maybe go for
Yeah.
that one.
Exactly.
I'm sure it's gonna sell well. It's like the hype has been pretty.
Yeah. It's like it doesn't deserve the hype given the quality, right? It's so strange. Like,
Yeah, but hype is always like that. It's very rare that a game can actually live up to the kind of hype they built up. And the delays didn't help there either, I think.
Should have delayed it further.
Yeah,
Well, I
they
guess
should have
they won't
either released it like this way earlier or fixed it all the way. Because now they delayed it like many times and it's still broken.
I think it was purely financial because they wanted to get into the Christmas sales.
Oh yeah. So,
So, yeah.
I gotta say though, I respect these developers because these guys delayed several updates. Because yeah, it's the holidays. It's the holidays, and we want to spend time with our family and rest and so on. They have like, and we have a strict no crunch policy.
You know what's good about Nintendo, in spite of some of the things they do? Nintendo also has a strict no crunch policy. And I respect that at least.
Let's go. That was half-hour long mission.
Yeah, that was quite intense, but we did it. It was because the oil was so, or rather the liquid morkite was so far from the refinery.
Like honey.
Yes, honey.
Like honey.
Yeah, they really like crunch for an entire year for Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Like a year's worth of overtime, and was it? I hope it was paid overtime, but also like weekend work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! F that.
Well, in return, they were promised a share of the revenue, and that
Yeah.
was initially tied to the Metacritic score, but they reverted that,
yeah. Yeah.
which is also
I
a
heard
pretty
about
insane tactic. Like, oh man.
that. Oh yeah, crunch time. I better make sure it's good, or else
Performing well.
putting additional pressure on your like colleagues. Excuse me, robots. I mean, like slaves.
Yeah, but at the same time, there were multiple studios that had the same
Drop pod is ready. Time to leave.
same reward system in place that was tied to Metacritic scores. It's like for so many of these employees, it's not really up to them how the game is received, right? It's up to the seniors who decide what the game's vision is and how it's going to be from a content perspective. So many of these people are just doing their job, doing very isolated tasks.
Yeah, that's what's always such a shame. When there's a game that like very clearly fails, it's often gonna be because of some kind of problem from the higher ups or problem with deadlines or budget. And the individual people, you know, no one wants to make a bad game, you know.
Are to be considered company property and are to be treated with respect.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's especially insane when people base it on the Metacritic score, because it's like not only are you putting it in the putting it already, you know, it's already out of the hands of most of the developers, and then you're putting it in the hands of game journalists.
Yeah, people who more often than not don't take the time even to play your game fully.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I am gonna write 2 lines about the game and how I thought it was too hard, and then I'm gonna write 10 lines about the political situation in America, because that's what we want to hear about when reading a game review.
You want some more?
Yeah. Are we doing this mission or are we done?
I'm fine with doing another one.
All right. Just wondering what I should pick. Should I be gunner this time? Oh, my gunner is at level 25. Oh. I suppose I can be the scouty boy.
suppose you could.
Damn, I'm good at this.
Let's try that. No, let's not try that.
I was trying to think of a good scout button. Like maybe use scout do that, but it doesn't really work.
It's more like scoot, but yeah, that.
Yeah. I guess we'll find scout. No, it's
So
not. Yeah. Not exactly high quality puns, but what can I say?
You try.
Yep. So I am really interested to see what the schedule for next week is gonna be, because it's the Christmas week, so we'll also work on Monday, which is unusual.
Extra work for you then.
Yeah, but after Friday and Saturday, I'll be... Well, Friday and Saturday I'll be off, and then the week after I'll be off from work as well.
Oh, nice. I'll be off too, because I don't have a job.
Wow.
That's fine. I do love it. Haven't really had any time off at all just this year. Except for the weekend.
Just take the time, really.
Yeah.
Try to relax a little.
Hurry up!
I'm with you, you beardless blunderbuss.
Right, are we gonna do this mission?
Yes, I'll change hats again.
Action time. Suit up. Let's roll.
Pumpkin, you're in the wrong season.
Yeah, a couple months late there.
So one of you
outta
is level 17 and one is 19. Why is that?
Because I played this game a few times before Cap got it, during a free weekend.
Oh, yeah. That is true. So just 6 more levels then till you can promote. But to promote, you also need to do an assignment.
Promotion!
I'm too young to die.
Complaining ain't gonna keep you alive.
Get on board. We're about to leave. Let's get this box done.
Alright, another egg mission.
After eggs this time. Alien egg.
Maybe
We've been
don't.
greeted immediately
Glow. Get the egg.
by needles and all that.
Get back alive.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here. Usually is.
A welcoming party.
Yeah,
Yeah, in egg missions they kind of like dump you in the middle of the place.
Yeah, but Wise, you were right. I had the volatile thing equipped.
oh yeah.
That's what I thought because it did look kind of exploding for a moment there.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what
And
really...
just took it out and it went off. Ow.
Not to talk about sad stuff too much, but it boggles the mind that Satoru Iwata has been dead for several years now.
Oh yeah, time flies.
Yeah. Absolutely one of the coolest game developers ever.
Exploded bug.
Bit late, don't you think?
I couldn't do
exploding
much about
bug.
it.
Boom.
I know what. You gotta listen for it, I guess. But yeah, his death definitely sucked. That's
Give me some sugar.
Yeah, I was just reflecting on it because it makes you wonder how he would feel about what Nintendo's doing right now. You know, taking down stuff,
oh yeah, you mean all of this? Yeah.
the copyright stuff they're doing and such.
That's a good question.
Bring it, Beckers!
I really have no idea. Even his I mean, just the whole thing about how he passed. No, I certainly had no idea that he had what was it, like some kind of cancer.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Ready to use.
Yeah, he made sure it would not affect his work. Like, the poor guy just kept working twice as hard during all of it.
Explodey bug. It's a farty bug. Bang.
But anyway. That aside, I just wonder where things are going with old Nintendo these days.
And they always seem to have like
Let there be
they have this, like periods when they're doing extremely well, and then they have to be like offset some of that by being complete douchebags for a while.
Every time it seems like it's back and forth, right? They do really well, then they do really... well, I like Nintendo, and this is gonna sound mean, but I like Nintendo at their most when they're like the underdog. And they're like punished Nintendo. When the GameCube easily had some of their best and most creative ideas by a long shot.
Yeah,
No, the
that
GameCube
makes
is
sense,
not
right?
a bad console at all.
But that makes sense because they have all the motivation to do their utmost best. Because they are.
Exactly. And in these financially successful times for them, they have a
Lazy.
tendency to get like complacent and arrogant, I feel.
Maybe in some areas, but I feel like there's like Breath of the Wild for me and Odyssey are two of the best games they've made since I would say since my childhood, really.
I think Arjen is of a different opinion.
If he says that Breath of the Wild is bad in any way, I'm gonna say bullshit.
No.
the
Breath of the Wild is not bad. Breath of the Wild is a fantastic video game, but it's not really what I wanted from Zelda, I suppose.
Oh, I
But
loved it.
It
Every
is what
second,
it is what many of the fans wanted from Zelda, though, so I completely understand it. And I have no bitter feelings towards it. It's a great game, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I'm really appreciative of the fact that they try something brand new, and they did it so well.
Yeah, it was very brave and very risky, and it was. But you have to remember that Breath of the Wild and Odyssey are already a couple of years old. Like I think at the very start of the Switch, that complacency hadn't set in yet. They still had a lot to prove, and that's gone now. But at that time, you're absolutely right. They made some of their best work in a long time. No arguments there.
Breath of the Wild 2 is later, and Metroid Prime 4, if that ever comes out.
Good question about that, yeah.
I got the deposit. Flares up.
Notice these big dudes, big boys, and then dudes. Also, they need to make a new Mario Kart. Actually, there's a lot of stuff they need to make. Star Fox.
It's interesting because a lot of games they've made recently kind of feel like endpoints for the series. For example, how can you make a new Super Mario after Mario Maker? Like now that people can make their own Mario levels in just about every way possible, there's not really any point to having a new Super Mario Bro anymore.
Done. Secondary objective complete.
So maybe they should focus on the mainline
Roger that.
series, like the big stuff.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm happy if the new Super Mario series is dead.
Oh yeah. I personally am more of a 3D Mario type. So
I love 2D Mario, but like the classics mainly. I never felt I thought the first new Super Mario Bros was good, and then it's like, okay, it's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? But the first one was good.
yeah.
It's kind of a shame that they made it like 3 more times. Anyway, take a shot every time Arjen whines about Nintendo.
I mean, well, I think because we're such big fans of them, we also have very strong opinions on what they do.
Yeah,
It's because we care, you know?
yeah, exactly. It's tough love.
It is. Besides, I hold them to way higher standard than other developers. Way higher.
Same here, yeah.
Like other developers, when I hear that this game is buggy, and it's like, yeah, that's just what they do. Gonna need some turrets.
Oh, I have them. They're pointed in the wrong direction.
C4?
No,
You'll
never
get
mind.
it.
Not yet. Oh,
Too late.
Well, you got a bunch of small things with it, that's for sure. If we can let things live for a little while, we can probably
Oh, I got
more.
got knocked down and put into a hole. Rip.
By a bug or a fellow driller.
No, by a bug.
What?
No. You
What
didn't
did
do
they-
anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. It was my mistake. I had my sentries set up wrong, so I quickly tried to move them, and then I got
You
killed.
want C4 again?
I don't have
There
C4,
you go.
Oh, it's out. Oh.
Oh, you don't? Oh,
but I do have a flamethrower.
that works.
But yeah, both Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild are interesting subjects.
Yeah, but
Hang in
about
there.
the
wave is
Nintendo
almost
Switch,
dealt with.
the real
Back whatever's
MVPs are the indie developers who make the Switch more interesting than Nintendo ever could.
Nintendo has been doing a good job of trying to get indies on their side since the Wii U, so that's something to be praised, I suppose.
Yeah. That is actually. They have a lot of those games on the console, and my brother has certainly been buying a lot of those. We've tried a bunch at whenever we come to time. A lot of good stuff there.
Like, just the fact that the Switch is this half portable, half home console makes it such a great place for indies to be. Because suddenly you're releasing your game on a handheld without doing much extra work for it, you know?
Nitro's been withdrawn, and supply pod is inbound.
Not that it isn't extra work to port it, obviously, but you know what I mean.
I wonder where they're gonna go from here, because I can't really imagine. Like, I feel like the Switch is such a great idea that if they were to only up the performance a bit, or bump the. Oh, here, time for C4.
On the roof?
Ah. That works.
No,
Fine.
no. It's one
Oh,
bug.
there
or something.
there were
gonna-
many. You see all these bugs
All right.
in this old-fashioned way.
Yeah, as for Breath of the Wild 2, I'm very excited to see what they do with it. I'm really curious what they'll do with Mario next. Because they were all like, oh yeah, so Mario Galaxy and such were part of this linear structure, and now this new one is more of the open structure. So are they going to continue down that route? Or are they going to go back to the more linear structure?
I sure hope they keep on doing the Odyssey route.
Same. I prefer the more open structure, even though Odyssey was not quite as... Like, it didn't have a well-defined hub world. Like, it didn't have one at all.
Yeah, the principle is, it's actually like each level is a small hub world. I guess that's kind of the concept of it.
Yeah, but it's interesting to see Breath of the Wild and Odyssey in the context of other games in this time, right? Because lots of people are now
I'll be
more
popping
comfortable. They are more comfortable with open world games, with the fact that games don't really necessarily have to be linear anymore. So it's interesting to see Nintendo trying to tap into that.
Get through it fast. We're on a tight schedule here.
So yeah, it definitely worked for me.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I definitely feel like I'm in the minority regarding this, but I actually like the linear games a bit more.
This is a nice open place to fight in.
Like I find my favorite Mario is still Mario Galaxy 2, for example.
But you say that you don't like the new Super Mario series, but you like it. Alright. You know what to do.
Yeah. Back away, back away.
Because you said you don't like the new Super Mario Bros. Series, which are largely like the same game again, and Galaxy 2 was basically a level pack, wasn't it?
Kind of, but it was, and the thing was there was enough untapped potential in the Galaxy mechanics. Like, it was a level pack only in that it was all the stuff that they couldn't even fit into the first Galaxy. That was really
So
meant to
kind
be
of a
there.
lost level steal or something? Ah, damn this ring. Thing is... I hate these flying things.
Yeah, they hurt quite a bit.
But yeah, the thing about Galaxy 2 is like the structure is completely different from Galaxy 1. You know, in Galaxy 1 you have more larger worlds, whereas in Galaxy 2 you have smaller worlds with fewer missions, which allows more worlds, which allows more variation. Also, Yoshi. Important.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want them. I don't think I would want them to do a Galaxy 3 because I don't want stagnance to set in. Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are both very fresh, and I would like it to stay that way.
Yeah. Let's see, there's another egg. Right.
But yeah, I don't know what I would want from the Mario series next. Because Odyssey was good, but I still really like Galaxy. But where do you go after you've messed with gravity, after you've done 2D and 3D and everything in between and around?
Intercept course. Get ready.
I don't know. Jeez, do we stay in the same place? I don't like the rain.
Where should we go?
The ribs down here, maybe? Here.
Alright, I'll follow you then.
Oh,
It's a big one.
not enough nitro.
Nitro!
Nitro.
Nitro!
I'm from England.
Nitro! Nice.
Yeah, British.
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 I governor.
What's the death thought of the Praetorian?
Bang. But now you have no
God
none
save the
left.
queen.
Indeed.
That thing needs to die. And
Oh,
die.
there's a flying thing.
Oh, there's many flying things, in fact.
Yeah, but we have a flamethrower. Yeah. That thing is supremely super duper good. That was...
Yep.
It's almost effortless to deal with small stuff with a flamethrower, actually.
Yeah, I just spray over them casually, and they disappear.
I mean, they don't even survive the flames you leave on the ground. Sticky flames, that's what they're called.
Yeah, one of the things I've always found weirdest about Nintendo is that they have really strange and inconsistent reasons for doing things. So, you know, for example, a lot of people would really like to see a new F-Zero game, because that series was quite unique. And it's been dead in the water since the GameCube. And when asked about it, Nintendo was like, oh yeah, but we can't think of new ideas for it. But the thing is, they released like 4 new Super Marios, they remake the same game over and over and over again, but they can't think of something new for F-Zero? It's kind of a weird, inconsistent thing.
Do they have to make something new for it?
No, but that mentality seems to reign, like it needs a mechanic or a thing. Like in New Super Mario Bros. U, they give you like a squirrel power, and it's just another flying power, but it looks different, so it's different, I guess.
Flares up.
Oh.
Volley is on the way. Look.
Anyway, I should stop the Nintendo complaining hour now.
Guys, are you blind? Look over here.
You're blind?
We're rich.
I don't mind, but it's, you know, I never grew up playing Nintendo games because I didn't have a NES or anything. I grew up with floppy disks and old PCs, so it's like, yeah, I don't mind you nagging on Nintendo at all. It's not really my. I don't have really strong feelings about Nintendo.
And that makes sense. I just don't. I guess the point is that I don't want to be overly negative. Like, in spite of all the criticisms, Nintendo consistently puts out good quality games. They treat their staff well, and you know. So there's a lot of good to say as well. You shouldn't get too bogged down in negativity, or I shouldn't.
I mean, if you have a strong opinion about Commander Keen, I'll get you.
Oh. Absolutely awful game.
Oh, take the bicycle right now.
How old are you?
No, I haven't. I only played a little bit of it. I did have some games on floppy disk, but they were like little demos.
Sound-wise?
I'm thinking you and I are very close to the same age.
I'm 30.
Oh come on, I'm older than you then. I didn't grow up with Nintendo. I grew up with floppy disks. I was gonna say yeah, so did I, but then my grandfather bought me a Super Nintendo. Woohoo!
Nice.
Nice.
By the way.
I'm drilling my way to a couple of eggs.
Very good.
Ow. Launched up into the air by a
Oh, ow. Down.
back. That's something.
I am down.
Got it.
Trapatactus. How do you say that? Trapatactus. That's an odd name.
It's a trap cactus,
yeah,
I guess
I-
that's the joke.
Yeah,
I used to play games on the floppy disks, and even the 5-inch discs, like the even bigger
Oh.
ones.
No, my entry point were the 3.5,
Hi, up.
which were the little ones.
Interesting.
Comparatively.
But yeah, before I got a Super Nintendo and all that, I used to sit by the, like as a little boy, I had to go into the config.sys and the whatever the other one was called. It ended with bat.
Yes.
Bat file and the sys files and adjust memory allocations left and right because certain things wouldn't run or start.
Yeah,
Those
DOS
were
was.
interesting.
yeah.
DOS was an interesting. Hey.
It was not really that user friendly, especially
Indeed.
for kids who are not native English speakers.
Yep.
No.
But it was a very exciting time, you know, getting things to work. It's like
it was,
so
yeah.
many things we take for granted these days. Back in the day, just getting a game to work was a super exciting event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as a kid, because I didn't know English and all that, I basically had to ask my father, of course, but also kind of force my mother.
Yeah. Especially brute force is how kids operate. Just try.
Yep, just keep trying things. Press all the buttons. Hope you
Dang
don't
it.
accidentally delete stuff.
I have 2 eggs with me, by the way.
Very nice.
Yeah, we have a good amount of nitro over here. And another one of those. Nitro.
Nitro.
Okay, so do we have Molly?
She's around, yeah.
All right.
Help me,
GFC
Trapatactus.
comes.
Oh, go away.
Yeah, Commander Keen.
Ow.
Good days. Secret Agent Sam. That was my favorite.
Yeah. I had a very old Doom on my on a floppy disk, like a Doom demo.
This map is rather large and complex, but this is the way to the driller, I hope. Ooh.
Ah, Molly, there you are. Take a closer look at that snap.
In the case of Wise, it's take a closer look at that scout.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
finally a half decent joke. It took like 2 hours, but I finally thought of a decent joke there. At least if you consider it decent. I guess I can't really decide that myself.
You go.
You can.
Oh, you dropped down.
Yes.
I'm sure the captain, driller captain, can help you with that.
I can, but I'm not sure. Oh, do we have the last egg already? Or did it just
I
disappear
don't.
from the... What?
It's still on the map. It's just you might need to rotate your camera a bit. It's
Oh, it's hard to see.
yeah.
Do you still need me to dig a hole? Let's see.
Well, can you see
Where
where
are
I am? I'm down
Red.
somewhere. If you
Yeah.
could dig a path towards me, that would be nice.
You're the red arrow for me. Yeah, I see.
A Red Arrow sounds like a superhero.
Coming.
Oh yeah, okay. The last egg is quite a ways away.
Red Arrow. Green Arrow, such a shitty show.
Was it that bad?
Oh man, the first 2-3 seasons were fantastic, and then it, hey, I'm here, and then it devolved into a soap.
That's a shame.
Such a shame. Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of superhero series that evolve into this or that. My younger brother was watching Gotham. No, what's it? Which one? The one with I almost called him Lieutenant Dan Gordon.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Yeah. No, but Commissioner Gordon. Sorry, I keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You can call
series.
him Lieutenant Dan if you want.
Yeah, the series with him. So it was initially very good, but the series has like difficulty setting on its own, whether it wants like that gritty realism or that comic book silliness. And you know, characters act completely out of character when the story wills it and stuff like that.
Ready to kill some more.
Yeah.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
I was of the opinion that I liked the series until the end. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, he liked it for a couple of seasons, but like felt that it went definitely deteriorated as it went on, like lowered in quality.
That's too bad.
But maybe if you liked it all the way through, that's I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, I liked it pretty. Maybe I'm biased because I like the Batman stories way more than the Marvel stuff.
Egg collection completed.
But yeah,
Well done.
Gotham certainly is a weird
I'm taking
series.
some of the ammo.
because it's indeed at some points quite gritty, and in other points it tries to be as quirky as the comics are.
Yep.
And it's kind of both. And yeah, if you don't want to if you can't put up with that strange combination.
Should
Sorry.
we explore more or
I say let's head for the let's call it, but
Drop pod inbound.
Yes.
Stand clear.
I mean, my guess is gonna land somewhere over there.
Let there be light.
let
So-
there
Oh,
be light.
exactly in that direction.
I was born.
About superhero series, I really love the Daredevil and Punisher series on
Drop
Netflix.
pod has arrived.
I've been told those are really good. Yeah, I still need to actually watch them, but
Drop pod
yeah.
departing in T-minus 5
They're also
minutes.
maybe 2-3 seasons long, so it's not too bad, and it's it's really great.
Okay, cool.
Flip warden is history.
Sentry gun needs assembling. Sentry gun! Go get him, boy! One sentry gun, ready to be built.
But yeah, to each your own, of course.
No, but I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I want to watch those other series as well. It's just really hard for me to commit to sitting and watching stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like that.
For me, some of these shorter shows can be the ideal entry point for reading comics.
Initiating launch sequence.
Yeah, that makes sense. The series offers a nice low barrier of entry because you can just sit and watch an episode or two and immediately get familiar with the subject matter.
Yeah, like especially the the Daredevil. I'm getting bored already.
Daredevil. He's here, he's Dar, he's everywhere.
Yeah, especially Daredevil has some amazing fight sequences. It's like I've never seen that before in any movie or show. How well it's shot, how well it's executed. It's so great. And if you've seen it, if you've seen the Daredevil TV series, you know the scenes I'm talking about.
I think you might have showed me one or two of them as an example, because it's he's blind, right? So they play around that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to watch the whole thing at some point.
Yeah, the fight scenes are not fake
Well
in
done.
any sense.
We're getting closer to completing your
You've
assignment.
probably both seen like really fake fight scenes, and this is definitely not one of them. It's one take in which you actually see very physical choreography. Right, you see the characters wearing down over time. You see them getting weary. It's very, very nice to see the difference.
Mod.
I feel like John Wick used
Cool.
to be very much like that in movies 1 and 2. But very good choreography, and
Oh yeah.
in my opinion, the third one suffers a bit from. I felt like maybe it had more camera changes than I'd like, and maybe too many fight scenes. Like there were, like one scene would simply lead into another fight scene, and then like a short, in 10-minute intermission, and then here's another one. It
Right.
got to be exhausting to watch after a while.
I've yet to see the third one. I think.
Yeah, it's good, but I would not say that
Parabellum?
it's level as what?
It had a weird name, like Parabellum or.
Yes,
Something like that. I have seen it. I've seen all
Oh.
3.
absolutely worth watching. The whole series is great, but I don't feel like the third one is as good as the first 2. But it's been a while since I watched those.
Yeah, the problem with John Wick is that it's that they kind of just
Wick.
yeah John Wick. They kind of told the ultimate story in the first one, so the
Dog died. Man angry.
yeah man Keanu Reeves angry.
Yeah.
I find it interesting to see how deep the whole system goes in the movies, but maybe it
Yeah.
goes a bit too far. But it's like literally every single person in the entire history of the world is like, yep, that is an undercover guy. Like this place, whatever it's called. What is the hotel called? Or what is the whole thing called? I forget.
I'm trying to remember too, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like how everyone is in on it.
Yeah, maybe like they felt like maybe they took that idea a bit too far. Like he can walk a single meter without like having someone look at him with a murderous intent. But you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I guess overall good movies. I'm so glad to see him back, and he will be returning as Neo, I believe, soon.
Yeah. The Matrix 4.
No, Keanu Reeves, like the roles aside, Keanu Reeves seems like a really humble, nice guy. So I'm happy to see him succeed and get featured and stuff.
He's been through so much shit in his life.
Yeah.
Like his sister died in an accident, and I believe his first wife died of cancer or something, and he. A lot
Yeah.
of people he's loved ones in his life have died.
Yeah, the guy's been dealt a bad hand, that's for sure. So it's good to see. I really wish him all the best. Hopefully, the rest of his life will be a lot happier.
Yeah, I really like that he is also up to play in video games a role, like in Cyberpunk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good to see.
I have made beer, by the way. I'm not sure which, but it was expensive and legendary. So grab one.
Gotta make all the beers.
Blackout Stout, is that a good idea?
I don't know. Wise doesn't want to divulge anything.
You had to make that one first, alright?
Cheers, Mike.
Okay, this is actually making my tired head dizzy looking at this.
Try drinking it in the drop pod on the way down. You will have to play with that effect throughout the entire mission. It's horrible.
Oh no.
Would not recommend unless you no longer feel challenged by the game and you need to step up to like #7 or something.
Alright, guys, how are we feeling? Are we gonna call it here, or are we gonna do another mission?
I'll leave that up to you. Next mission is... It's point extraction again. Oomph.
What say
I'm
you,
fine
Cap?
with
You wanna take
doing
it
one
easy
more.
for now, or do you wanna do another mission?
It sounds like you want to take it easy.
No, I'm fine. I think I'm good for one more, but that's it.
All right, then one more. It is.
All right.
Mission selected and locked in.
Point extraction. Quarks. I will change into my Quark collection
Let's get this
setup
mission
and just focus on that.
Do you keep fish in your aquarium?
No. Have to, I think.
Let's roll.
I should
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, but you might know, Aryan, that the Punisher, in that Netflix series, it is played by the same guy that plays Shane in The Walking Dead.
Oh, right. That actually makes a lot of sense. Punisher is an interesting character because he's more morally ambiguous.
Yeah, it's like my opinion of him steadily grew throughout the whole series. I didn't really like. It was kind of a dumb character, you know, very militaristic, guns blazing. But yeah, John Bertel, that's the actor. He really gave him a lot of depth.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, really loved it.
Yeah, because his deal is kind of, at least from the original, his deal is just that he hates crime and criminals, and he kind of, to the point that he enacts like vigilantism upon them.
Digging our own grave.
Yeah, but he has, at least in the series, he has severe trauma from. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to spoil it, but he was a soldier, and yeah,
Ah, I gotcha. He's a veteran.
yeah, being a veteran messed him up a bit.
Oh, there they are. Over there.
Search for a blue shimmering light. Get it done, team.
Ah, no, not that many. No. Pull up above you. Oh yeah, you have the melty gun. You're fine. You see a big dude in front of you, just fire the whole mag. Oh. So you know the ceiling testings? I mean, what are they
Sure.
called? Gunk seed?
Let's call them
You
that.
can walk up to them. Yeah. You can walk up to them and slap them with E.
Oh. I see. Very good addition. Very important addition. Clearly that needed
Yeah.
to be in the game.
I don't know. I don't know why that's the thing. But it is.
Probably because comedy. Or an attempt.
There's an appropriately dressed dwarf blocking my way.
Oh, what? Where?
No, it was Wise.
Okay. I was wondering if I was...
He was standing for me for a good couple of seconds. Like, get out of my face!
I think we're actually
You
doing
neatly
alright so
dressed
far.
man.
Took out a loot bug.
Like, ow. Ow. I want. Oh, there's a gunk seed. Kind of wanted to remove the poisonous cloud behind you, but hey.
I'll beat your record this time. Just watch me.
The scout shotgun can set things on fire.
Sorry, little bug. Your own fault.
Looks
for
like
being
I have
full of
competition.
goodies.
Oh, yeah. It's not nearly as good at setting as a flamethrower, but it's useful in many cases. Setting things on fire in this game is usually a good thing. Usually. In some situations, it's actually not a good thing.
I do not agree.
My health is not doing too well. Has anyone seen any red sugar? Okay, I'm dead.
I am mining nitra, but it doesn't help you much.
Well, on the long term, that's good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
for survival.
There is
Oh, it's right above
Extreme
here.
lack of- There's not much red sugar around here. We can fix that.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Just keeping your health topped up is generally a good idea in this, because otherwise you just die and then you get up and die again.
Yep.
Down the hatch.
Like in, there is a perk that lets you dash, and it has a very short cooldown, so you can, like if you get slashed by a slasher, so it slows you down, then you can quickly dash out of trouble, and it's insanely useful. And before you get that, it's kind of rough.
I can imagine. It's so a
Yeah.
dash. Oh,
Yeah. So basically, standing still in this game is usually death.
indeed.
Incoming! Smoke him if you got him.
Here comes death, by the way.
How now? Why is there no reason to be nihilistic?
Oh.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
All right. Putting down the sentries.
Ready.
Oh,
One sentry gun ready to be built.
I'm gonna die, by the way. All right. I am died.
Now, big boy. Coming for you. Works.
I keep forgetting to use the Beastmaster thing too.
It's raining acid.
Indeed.
Yeah, you have the C4 that one hit KOs everything. You're not gonna use it?
I will.
There we go.
Kaboom! Oh
I
no!
wanted to be respectful of Aryan.
Yeah, now my sentries are floating in midair. Look at that. Magic.
So, do you have more of those magic grenades?
I do, but I don't feel like they're. Oh. There we go. Sadly, I didn't hit many enemies. Like for every enemy.
Red sugar.
I was smashed back. I mean,
Yeah. For every one enemy you hit with a grenade, 2 more are attracted. So can't just throw it and forget it.
I wish I had more red sugar so I could. Oh hey, I am down again.
You,
I keep being unable to heal. There's no red sugar around. I should probably just grab a resupply, but
yeah.
thank you. Any resupplies left in one of the things we summoned?
yeah.
Okay, nice. Then I'll grab one of those.
Getting more ammo.
I was born ready.
What can I say? It's one of the best perks from my place, anyway. Like, you wait 5 seconds and then all your weapons are automatically reloaded. It's freaking amazing.
Oh yeah.
Don't know what I'd do without it.
Yeah. So my my dad, when I was younger, worked at a company that had an IT department, and that IT department had quite often very old PCs that they had to throw away. And there was this one colleague of him that sometimes brought old old servers and old parts with him. So from a very early age, I learned to to tinker with computers. Quite interesting.
Yeah, it's great that you had that opportunity so early on.
Oh yeah. Getting excited about 100 MBs of RAM. It's like, yeah!
Oh, I remember I was very... Oh, here comes trouble, by the way. But I remember I was sure that I would never need more than 100 megabytes. Or 100, I mean 64. 64.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Even now I don't have really enough. Like, I have 16 gigabytes and that is really kind of on the low end these days.
Yeah, even 32 is like, oh, Chrome will eat it up.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
When you're looking for gold, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I heard the mining sound and was like, why? How could you?
Hey, how are we doing for gunk seeds? Because we have all the aquarks already.
I deposited it quite a bit.
Look at your terrain scanner. Once you knock them down from the ceiling, they'll show up as yellow dots
I think we're actually doing all right so
to
far.
make them easier to find. Because they have ways of like, bouncing away.
Lights up!
Oh, there's one. Look, here's a gunk seed. Snappity snap.
Behave yourself, Weiss. That's
Yeah.
not what your parents told you.
Behind you. Bang.
Alright, alright, alright.
Good.
Weiss improves.
That used to be like such a big thing when this grenade I have used to be like extremely overpowered. Like you could throw it literally anywhere, and every single bug on basically half the map would just go nuts and gather up in front of you. It was like the get out of jail free grenade.
Yeah. Like the bile grenade from Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah.
A lot of bugs here, by the way. Bang.
Rock and roll!
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
And since you have you still have the unstable compound grenades, right? Or
No,
C4?
I don't. Turn it off. In favor of
having more.
yeah. I now carry 3. It's pretty nice.
Oh, more bugs.
Oh.
Let them get close. Actually, that's not enough bugs. Where is it?
Oh, right. Sorry. I did see the particles a bit too late. What's with the rocks?
The oppressor does that, right?
Yes.
He
Now,
he oppresses the ground right up.
Captain, here.
Yep.
Good.
I took the oppressor as well. Nice.
Shooting you pointy ears.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Ready.
Just a bunch of bugs. Kill those three.
So when the dwarves say pointy-eared leaf lover, that sounds like a way of calling someone an elf. Are elves in this universe then? Because I haven't seen any.
They often refer to pointy-eared things as it's a derogatory thing. So
I know,
guess-
but it's like them calling each other elves as an insult, because dwarves don't like elves, right?
That's exactly what they're doing, yeah.
So elves are also exist in this universe.
I would assume that they exist in this universe, although I've never seen any.
Makes sense, I guess. They're not really the mining type.
Should be able to throw this.
Can you imagine us in the future of mining asteroids and having going on adventures like this one inside of one of those asteroids?
That sounds like a pretty cool future scenario.
I would totally think that that's definitely gonna be a thing. I mean, unless we somehow are wiped out by, I don't know, climate change or stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, asteroid mining is already considered one of the most exciting ways for science to develop further, right? Because they contain so many precious metals and all that.
I mean, just fly by.
Mhm.
freebies.
I mean, we've already taken. Haven't we actually landed a spacecraft on one already? Or was that the one
Yeah.
that kind of missed and then?
No, I think a couple years ago they definitely successfully landed one on an asteroid.
Right.
Okay, we only need one more seed.
Yeah, I think I know where it could be. It's like
Are you dead already? Did you
I have-
drink too much?
I have been
Santa,
dead from the start. Thank you.
If you've been drinking.
almost like a sealed chamber over here.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
Who are you gonna call?
Oh, you get a lot of homework on Tuesday, some dude. Alright, hopefully you're learning something from it at least. Although, most of the homework I got didn't really help me much. Depends on which class, I guess.
Reloading.
Ah, yes, maatschappijleer.
Ah, yes. My favorite. You're lacking in dopamine, I see. On the bad days, I like to watch compilations of people like online personalities I like laughing. Like there was this compilation on Wise. You know Joel from Fine Sauce, right? Alright, so there was a compilation of stuff he was laughing about, and one of them was like this guy, like this slightly deranged individual, talking about how Pokemon is the devil, and he's having this like spirited talk about how you should know about the devil and he hates you, and then there was a picture of Jigglypuff on the screen, and Joel just started laughing, and I thought that was great. It's like, yes, Jigglypuff, very clear example of the devil's hatred for humankind.
Yeah.
That made me laugh quite a bit.
Joel needs to put out more content. He hasn't really done that much lately. It's a shame. Vinny is as active as ever. Oh, is that gonna be annoying? Oh, it missed. Haha.
Thank you, thank you.
Kind of want more of those grenades.
Well, Markiplier has some funny videos, though I don't watch him much nowadays.
I've been watching him more and more. I watched his recent recent Among Us playthrough, where I think that was actually Game Grumps. I think Game Grumps and Ross and so on played with either him or I think him, and then Ross played with Vinny. But yeah, I really enjoyed those. And then their playthrough of The Forest, which is seriously an old game. I kind of figured, that could be an interesting like survival game to play with this gang. Then I noticed that it's 6 years old, probably still updated to some degree, anyways. But it's like was too expensive for what it is. It's like 16 euros, I believe. Hello. Heal up and then we go.
Reloading.
Alright, shall we call down the pod then?
Yes. Send me up.
Alright, farewell. Farewell, friend.
Picking up heavy activity in the vicinity, support.
If I die to the fall, revive me. I'm gonna try to arrest the fall with my gun. I have an overclock that lets me hover. Whee! Ooh, there we go. Easy peasy.
Well, whatever works for you, some dude. I don't know if I could work very easily with a playlist of Markiplier berating me, to be honest.
Getting more ammo.
Okay, gotta heal up here. Ow, ow,
I don't want to use the C4 wise,
Some more crates.
especially on the flying things.
I tossed it on the ground because I was kind of surrounded by stuff. So it could like get off of me.
Every bullet. I'm not one of them, you knobhead. Die free.
Alright.
Weapon ready.
I'll be taking this then. Oh, never mind.
Oh, what? You wanna take it?
Lights up.
You can take it if you want.
Watch and learn. Stop shooting, mate. Kill the shellback.
It was really fast. Is he gonna let you? Is he gonna? No, he's not gonna let you take it. Yeah, try again.
Please, just yeah. Thank you.
Oh, yeet.
Kill me. Well, think again.
Yeah.
Let there be light.
Ah! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah,
Goodbye.
those things hurt.
Oh, your health is pretty bad, Wise. You're
I
pretty
know
low.
the space lobster uses ranged attack, which is rarely uses, but it hurts a lot.
Indeed. Alright, heading for the drop pod then?
Plasma grenade.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, its land is quite close by. Oh,
Clock is ticking. All up to you, team. Drop pod departing in
Do we have any sugar nearby?
Plasma buster.
Ooh, I can self-raise myself some, in case we need it.
okay, I'm coming to get you.
Why, thank you.
You keep falling.
Wow.
Where are you?
alright. The acid spitter was like.
Oh, we're
I am
all
kind
gonna
of
get
right
down now. We're all gonna get down at this rate because I keep getting hit. I wish I had an instant. Nope, we're down.
No.
Okay, Wise, it's all up to you.
Oof. So it is. Alright, I gotta check the map to see where this thing landed. Oh, it's down there, okay. It's in the room.
departing in T-minus 2
Don't,
minutes.
don't. Which is here, I believe. I can't risk racing you guys. Actually,
Yeah,
I
just
can now.
no. You can just go for the pod if you want. It'll be a success for everyone if you make it.
Yeah. Oh, I missed.
We were so close.
Good work. We're pulling you back
Yeah,
in.
we lose a bit of credits, but we don't fail the mission. Like I have it's a perk called Iron Will, and I can raise myself once per mission, and you have 12 seconds to find some kind of red sugar, whether it be a supply pod or actual red sugar. If you do, you stay alive. If you don't, you go down again.
Ah, interesting.
Ah, right.
It's a very powerful perk because it can save the mission.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I don't know when exactly you get it on the tree, but I imagine that you're close to it. Like there are several versions of it. I'm actually gonna check.
That was maybe a
Perks.
little more than
When do you get it?
Consider an easier
Good job.
mission.
You're making good
Oh yeah, you get it
progress
in the
on your
third rectangle. So there's. Oh, you only get 6 seconds to make a last stand. Right. And it's 8, 10,
Perk points claimed.
12. Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna buy the cryo cannon.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, so you both have new weapons to try out.
No idea what it does.
Hopefully, fun stuff.
I'm sure you
Oh,
can
it-
imagine what it does.
Yeah, it freezes instead of burning.
It depends entirely on how you spec it, of course, but yeah.
Oh man, this looks so cursed when you don't have a mustache.
They don't look very good without their mustaches.
Indeed.
I will say.
Yeah, my character by default doesn't have a beard. Which doesn't help.
Disobeyers.
Alright, so Ian, who is this guy? I mean, my gunner.
What?
Who is this guy?
Oh, Ganondorf.
Yeah. That's about as close as you can get.
Oh right, you mentioned that Sundu, that you made PS1 Hagrid. it's good. It's always fun to make meme characters when you can. And Jamie Heineman, yeah. Our favorite bald walrus man himself.
We rock.
Like the face you're making with it is the best or worst part. Like this is a man who isn't sure if he has become a reindeer or a clown.
Or both.
Yeah. Like where have you gone in life? You know, you risk your life every day mining precious materials, and then you have a big red nose and reindeer antlers on your head. It's like, what are you doing it all for? For this ridicule?
I'm going without a beard. But I do have a curly mustache.
Oh, some of these don't look.
I have big plans for you, Bosco.
Alright, so you wanna call it quits?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here because I am very sleepy.
This is gonna be good. Hell yeah.
Indeed.
Alright.
Just what this drone needs.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna call it here, but thank you guys for joining today. It was really fun, and let's play again tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know, I think Clive can only join starting Thursday, but maybe Magellan can join tomorrow for Sea of Thieves, or else we'll continue this.
Indeed.
Alright.
Right, I'm gonna end the stream here then. Thanks to everyone who stopped by today. I hope you have a great day or night, and I will see you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.